Gentleman family. We have a lot to talk about in this podcast, obviously, about today's shit show, complete garbage shit show. But I just have to say one thing. I've been rewatching the Dembele. I've seen the Dembele goal at least 50 times. Before starting the stream, I rewatched the Dembele goal like 20 times. Different commentators, one with French commentator, one with Spanish commentator. I need to watch it with Arabic commentator as well. It must have been crazy with Arabic commentator. Like Allah. Yeah, I need to find it with Arabic commentator. I don't know how to find it, but oh my days, man. Like Dembele is so good that like I care less about how fucking garbage the game was. You know how good you have to be. This is Messi Neymar level. This is Messi Neymar level. It's not about scoring goals. The goals he scored today, and he's clearly playing with the Ballon d'Or aura. The first goal, I don't even think Dembele would attempt that the first goal last season. That shot attempt, I don't think Dembele would attempt that. I don't think so. The second one, absolutely no. I don't think any football player is attempting what Dembele did in the first in the second goal. Because when I was listening to the commentary, the issue is I heard my dad scream. The goal was so good, my dad started screaming in the living room, and he was ahead of me in the game. So I knew that a goal was coming, but I still didn't know what was gonna happen. I saw Dembouz take one touch to the side, another touch to the side. I was like, what's Dembouz doing? How is this going to end up in a goal? And then when I hear the other commentators, they're like, Dembele, Dembele, because he first receives it from Dua between two players. He could take a touch and shoot. And the commentators like, Dembele, Dembele, no. The goal made me just my pants, man. No, no, no. I mean, I would say he's indirectly a PSG fan because of me. Like, he watches PSG because of me. Like, ever since I was young. I still remember when we lost to Chelsea, Dembaba 12, 13, 14. I remember my dad, I started crying when we lost that game. And my dad consoled me and he said, don't worry, you will win the Champions League next year. Obviously, we didn't win it for 12 years after that, but he's always been supportive of PSG because of me. And he was watching the game and he just started screaming. Them boys cooked with these two goals. But the game, we got to do some big stuff in that game. Yeah, but less. No, I don't want to even do that. Messi was tightly pressed and it was a much bigger game. Like, the first one, I don't know. I don't even know what I can compare it to. Maybe that, maybe Messi versus Trois. I guess that's better than Messi Mexico. Better comparison to the Dembuz goal. But the second goal, I mean, that's one of the coldest goals I've seen. You have a great opportunity. You cook the defender in front of you. You already know a defender is coming from behind, and you cook him. And then you put an absolute perfect chip, because if you go back and watch the video, it's inches away from hitting the crossbar, and it's inches away from the goalkeeper saving it. It was a 10 out of 10 perfect goal. Alvarin, DM me on Twitter, _. Puskas contender, man. If this doesn't win Puskas, man, this is the coldest goal I've seen. Nah, Ligue are embarrassing, man. Ligue are embarrassing, man, for what they did. Uh, Look, goal scoring wise, I've always said we're too goal scoring reliant on Dembele. That's why I'm pushing for Alvarez. Because like if Dembele doesn't score, who else is gonna score at this point? Like Due has scored good amounts of goals in limited minutes, but even Due today, what the fuck was Due doing today, man? What was Due doing in the Trophée de Champion as well? Wa alaikum assalam also. What's up, Emmanuel? Yeah, we will discuss the draw stuff as well. USK seller? I don't know what do you mean about the USK. What do you mean by USK? Musk. What's Musk? Elon Musk? What do you mean by Musk? مسك يعني perfume عطر تقصد مسك مسك is that what you mean and yeah يعني مسك okay no what's the no what's the hadith about the misk seller does this got to do with bamboo or what yes sir no Warren is actually the only player bar Dembooz I'm happy with as well like especially defensively what he did but no Thompson what's the hadith I can search hadith musk seller صحيح البخاري. The example of a good companion who sits with you in comparison with a bad one is like that of the musk seller and the blacksmith bellow or furnace. From the first, you would either buy musk or enjoy its good smell, while the bellows would either burn your clothes or your house, or you get a bad, nasty smell thereof. How like for Ligan? Yeah. No, to be fair as well. Honestly, I just want to talk. You know what? Well, let's not do an individual thing. Just collectively as a team, despite Dembele's two amazing goals, despite Barcola's goal at the end, the performance was disgusting, man. Mm. No. Now I get it. Now I get it. Yeah. No, Thompson, Ligue 1 are the stupidest league ever. This was one of the coldest goals, if not the best goal so far this season, Thompson. This should be trending over Twitter. This should have over 100, I don't know, let's just say 20K likes. But because Ligue 1 are, Ligue 1's account still hasn't posted the goal. Let me see Ligue 1's account. No, they've just posted pictures. Let me see the other Ligue 1 account. So they don't let us post it, but they don't even post it themselves. They still haven't posted it. Yeah, no, he's been in very bad form. Hopefully he can bounce back soon, man. And Ligue 1 are completely embarrassing, man. Dembele in 2026, 4 goals in 4 matches. Exactly. So they're already massively late, and then, as you said, they're gonna do some cringe uh edit, man. Yeah, no, he's just had some muscle fatigue. Nothing serious with Joao Neves, man. We will be there, man. We will definitely be there. Yeah, no, I swear to God, if Deschamps doesn't understand that Dembele is the best player in the world and he should build the team around him and have him as the focal point of the team, then yeah, he's disgusting. I mean, he is disgusting no matter what, but he can't do this. Yeah, just embarrassing the way we lost versus Nigeria, but the AFCON is filled with disgusting controversy, so I don't care about AFCON anymore. I like AFCON, the tournament, but strictly AFCON 2025 is disgusting because of Morocco. Because AFCON makes it far in the World Cup, 100%, 100%. At the moment, I've been very clear. We say Dembele Ballon d'Or mostly because he's won a Ballon d'Or. The player I'm pushing for Ballon d'Or is Vitinha. Got another assist today to Dembele as well. So Vitinha at the moment is my Ballon d'Or push. There has to be a massive change for me to change my mind because I don't want to become like Barca fans last season or Madrid fans the season before. We should just push one player. At the moment, it's clear that Vitinha is the PSG player we should be pushing, and someone else will have to do something big. The only one I see competing is Dembuz. Could you send it to me on Twitter? Could you send it to me on Twitter? I haven't seen it, unfortunately. I haven't found it. I've just heard French and Spanish. Yeah, still just French and Spanish. Portugal. Facts. It doesn't make any sense. No, yeah, yeah, please, please. Giannis, look, for me, when Dembele won the Ballon d'Or last season, Giannis, the most important thing for me, obviously winning a back-to-back Ballon d'Or would be amazing, Giannis, but consistent. That's all. So make like a top five. A top five would be great. Like, for example, Vini gets second place. Then the second year, where he got like 17th this season. Rodri won Ballon d'Or, didn't even make the list. Even Haaland, when he came second the season after, he dropped off. You don't want to see that drop off. You want to see the consistency. And I will continue to push Vitinha Yanis. You know me, I love Dembele a lot, but for me, honesty and consistency is the most important thing. And I'm gonna be honest and consistent. At the moment, it's clear Vitinha has been not just the best PSG player this season, but he's been the best player in the world this season. And it would take Dembele doing a bunch of stuff to overtake him. I wouldn't even have Dembouz as my second PSG player to push for the Ballon d'Or yet. I would have Nuno Mendes probably. But Dembouz, Giannis, we know him. He's closing in. The big games are coming, Giannis. And obviously, we know when it comes to the Ballon d'Or, it's about the big games. So if Vitinha, I don't know, drops stinkers or mid games or something, and Dembouz, I don't even know what Dembouz will do this season, man. You know, there's so many that filthy PSG fan, Giannis. I remember he said, you know, Dembele's not going to do what he did last season. Everyone says that. Oh, you know, Dembele's not going to do what he did last season, right? I was like, I don't know. He will at least be as good. And look at him. He's doing stuff he didn't do last season. He is a superstar, Giannis. And when you say superstar, do you mean like, you know, the like off the pitch stuff? Both are like humble players and so on, but both are superstars. Both are best in their position. Dembele is the best attacker in the world. Vitinha is the best midfielder in the world. I don't think France will win the World Cup. Yeah, no fairs. But obviously, it depends on the performances. Let's say Portugal win, but it's Nuno Mendes who's cooking, and Cristiano and Leao and Bernardo Silva. Obviously, I think Vitinha will be either the best or the second best. Him and Nuno Mendes will be Portugal's two best players at the World Cup. But obviously, it depends on what happens in the season, individual performances. And the thing for me with Dembele with France has always been is Deschamps. Deschamps is a terrorist. He's not gonna get the best out of Dembele. He's gonna keep fucking trying to build a team around that Fugazi and Mbappe. Uh, but let's hope for the best, man. But I'm not thinking about Ballon d'Ors at the moment. At the moment, I'm thinking about my team is not performing at its level, and I want to win the Champions League. The Champions League is way more crucial than a Ballon d'Or. Yeah, no, it's disgusting. Score 90 has to be a Barca fan, or just like it's stupid. I've seen the draw reports. I do want to discuss that. Hopefully, but I mean, I didn't see that today. E2, man. That second goal, E2. That first goal is absolutely amazing. But the second goal, E2, when I see that goal, I'm like, Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or. No normal player attempts that. Only if you have a Ballon d'Or in your locker. And I'm not happy that Dembele got injured, but this was the positive I looked at when Dembele got injured. Is that he's hungry. When he scored that goal, he did the shush celebration again. Damn booze, man. Yeah, Madrid's finished. Oh, I would love Madrid, man. Smacking Mbappe. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, yo. I need that. We need that. Oh my days, my bad, people. I don't know when I clicked on it. But yeah, lag. Is my audio lagging? Or is my camera lagging? What's lagging? What's lagging? Yeah, but what was lagging? Was it my audio or yeah, I'm gonna look back at it now. What the fuck? Yeah, I've seen the draw news. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's discuss the draw news. Draw PSG. Let's discuss that. And honestly, as I said, I haven't seen any of the draw reports apart from one regarding the locker room thingy about draw. Let's take a look at the draw news that just dropped. So obviously, the first thing is here from Sport. Um, it dropped right here. Draw 2008, born in 2008, will quit Barca this winter. Many German and English clubs are ready to pay his 6 million release clause. So he has a 6 million release clause at FC Barcelona, and it says many German and English clubs are out for him. And then this comes from Mundo Deportivo. Draw 2008 informed the Barcelona players of his possible signing with PSG this summer. Only possible, which means it's not done yet, but he's saying, yo, guys, I could potentially be joining PSG. Just in Barcelona, sources claim that Draw has told his teammates he'll be joining PSG this month. Within Barcelona, the dressing room considers the transfer of Draw to PSG as a done deal. So now they're saying they consider it a done deal. It will be the club that the Spanish midfielder joins after the activation of his 6 million release clause. His entourage denies it for the moment. Uh, Interesting. Just in Barcelona, youngster Dro Fernandes has reportedly informed his teammates that he'll be joining PSG this January transfer window. However, PSG have not shown any indication of triggering the youngster's 6 million release clause as of now, awaiting further confirmation. And obviously, this comes from Roger Tello and FF Polo. So even more reporters, because the first ones, it was what? Mundo Deportivo, Mundo Deportivo, and then this one was sports, but that only mentioned that he's going to leave. Let's take a look if there's some more ones. Yeah, just if supposed to just will take it granted that Joe Fernandez will be joining PSG according to Roger Torello and FF Polo once again. There's another one for Le Parisien. Joe Fernandez, who is set to leave Barca this winter, is regularly mentioned in connection with major European club, and PSG is likely one of the interested parties. The PSG scouts and tracks many young players with high potential who can play in different positions, for example, Mastantuono and Maximovic last summer. And Dro seems to tick all the required boxes. However, the player's agent, the same as the one, is Luis Enrique. Oh, that's interesting. So Dro's agent is the same agent of Luis Enrique. And I think that's what makes this deal happen so quickly. It's a release clause, which means we don't have to negotiate with Barca, and his agent is Lucho. So like Lucho can just call his agent, his own agent, and say, "Yo, hook us up with Dro." Interesting. Hansi left was left beyond shocked when he learned that Dro Fernandez decided to leave the club this January. According to Jadro Sportflick, was annoyed that he said to those around him, "This is the biggest disappointment of my life as a coach." I don't know about that, man. It was Flick who gave Dro his senior debut at FC Barcelona, handing him minutes in a game against Real Sociedad, which Barca won. Barcelona tried to keep Dro by extending his contract, but the young midfielder already made up his mind to leave. Dro 18 cited limited playing time at Barcelona as his reason for leaving. Of all of teams in Europe, Dro could join PSG this month. Let's take a look at the Barca fans' comments. Who doesn't know who this kid is? Okay, these are PSG fans. Will be in first team. Work as parents or agent. The failure of Deco, letting young talents leave for cheap prices, holding on to players who are below the level of a club the size of Barca, and Flick's mistake. It didn't give young talents the chance to play. Instead, he gave opportunities to players with limited abilities. Who's gonna such a loser? You left not for playing time, but for money. You never learn from Neymar's story. It's not even about it's playing time and then it's success. There's a larger success potential. There's a larger likelihood PSG wins the UCL than them. But this is really interesting because both PSG and Barca are two clubs with multiple young players. Where young players get integrated into the squad and everything. Um, so it's really interesting that Draw decides to leave FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona usually is a club that gives minutes and all of that to their players. Unfortunately, what is going on, man? I want to learn a little bit more about Draw. Let's take a look here. I remember he, I remember he came on. He started versus Olympiacos, if I'm correct. Potentially got Fugazi assisted that game as well. Where is he? Am I blind? Wait, what? Okay, wait. What's his full name? What's his full name? Dro Barcelona. What's his name? Dro Fernand. Oh, so his name is Pedro, and they call him Dro. Tosin DJ, I will add you guys 1 second. So he's played 4 games this season. 45 minutes versus Sociedad. That was in September. 58 minutes in October. 3 minutes, 27 minutes, and 17 minutes. So Flick gets mad, according to the report, that he leaves the club, but he doesn't play him at all. Obviously, as some Barca fans mentioned, what is the likelihood of Draw playing at PSG? Pedro Fernandez. Because I think he's a midfielder winger profile. So he can play inside. He's like a half winger, half midfielder. Why can't I find him? Draw Fernandez, number 27. He's obviously, I think, half Filipino, half Spanish ethnically. And he has 1 assist, which was, in the Olympiacos game. But I think it was just like a simple Fugazi assist, nothing serious. But I think he probably has a short contract because he's a youngster. I think Spain, just like in France, they have a rule of you can't give a youngster, someone under the age of 18, like a 5-year contract. I think it's maximum 2 years or 3-year contract you can give to the player. So I think that's why he's left the club. His contract probably runs out either this summer or in 2027. Contract. And, here it says 2027. So yeah, he was going to have 1 year left in the summer. All right, and then I'm going to finish it off with my own thoughts. I'm going to finish off with my thoughts. I haven't seen that much, obviously, of Draw. Barca fans have themselves not seen that much of Draw. We looked at the report, Flick being mad that he's left. And look, La Masia is probably it is the best academy in the world, at least for the moment. PSG is coming. But yeah, it's good that we can get him. 6 million is nothing. And, if Draw doesn't work out, because he will sign with us for with a 5-year contract. If it doesn't go well, we can sell him and make money. We will be able to sell him for more than 6 mil. If it works out, we have a player that can compete for the wing spots and for the midfield spots. The only last thing I would want to know is what foot is he? Is he lefty or righty? Hopefully a left-footed player. We have too many right-footed players. Unfortunately, transfer market is down, so I can't see what feet he is. Does anyone know what feet he is? Is he right-footed, left-footed? Tosin, I can hear you. That Draw kid comes to PSG, his agent, same agents, Lucho and Arnau Tenas, but also Eder Garcia, which renewed. The agent loves using PSG's name. Ooh. So maybe he's just using us for a better contract? That could be interesting. But yeah, I would take him, obviously. He's right-footed in transfer market, or I would have preferred if it was left-footed. But yeah, let's make it happen. And Barca, our academy, thank you. La Masia, thank you so much. And FC Barcelona, you are our academy. You keep generating these great players to us. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see when this deal is finalized. And there we have Tosin pulling up with the Draw picture right there.
Yo.
What's up, Tosin?
What's good, man?
Could you let me know, because I'm doing this for the Draw video, like, what's your thoughts? Now you're pulling up with the PFP picture as well. What do you think about the Draw stuff?
Man, welcome, Draw.
Hello.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Draw.
what's
I
up,
mean,
DJ?
it's just another assault on La Masia, man. So I'm on
It
here.
reminds me of like Xavi Simon's Tosin. Because and Arnau Tenas, basically. They have a bad contract situation. and PSG steps in.
Yeah, Dro. I just think he's another attacking midfielder. So he's just gonna come in and battle for places in the midfield and probably on the wing. He might play on the wing a little bit as well. Probably the right wing, but then he's
Yeah.
right-footed.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
yeah, but he's ideally in the 4-3-3. You probably want him in the midfield three. So
Yeah.
he's an attacking midfielder.
And Tosin, it could just be a smart economic move from PSG, Tosin. His contract runs out in 2027. It's us to leave Barca. We get him, Tosin, give him a couple of minutes this season. Maybe he wins another UCL, and then we could sell him in the summer for maybe 20 million.
Yeah, for sure. Like I don't.
Like a movie like Chelsea, basically. You get a player, you sell him the season after and make a profit.
Now, honestly, I don't look at it that way, man. I think this is a play with a lot of potential. He's coming from La Masia, highly rated, Lucho favorite, Hansi favorite, as evidenced by the photo. So he's just not getting the playing time because it's some political shit. They mad that he's not trying to commit long term. And now we see the opportunity, we swoop in.
I read this report, Joseph, from a weak source, Barcelona Live, but it says Hansi Flick was left beyond shocked when he learned that Dro Fernandez has decided to leave the club this January. According to Diario Sports, Flick was so annoyed that he said to those around him, "This is the biggest disappointment of my life as a coach." It was Flick who gave Dro his senior debut as Barcelona, handing him minutes in a game against Sociedad, which Barca won. Barcelona tried to keep Dro by extending his contract, but the young midfielder already made up his mind to leave. Dro 18 cited limited playing time at Barcelona as his reason for leaving. So yeah, even Flick massively rates him, at least according to this report here.
Yeah, no, he's a top player, but yeah, I think we're getting him right now. We're getting him now. We're getting him in January.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, because he's leaving now.
Yeah. So welcome.
Here's a cheeky comp. This was in preseason, I think, against a Japanese team, Korean team, or something.
But yeah, man. The game today, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, we'll come to.
I think Phil's trying to join.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like you can see, he's very good between the lines, very active between. Just another.
Always like pass and run, pass and move all the time as well. Because like even PSG Tosin, they said like we're not gonna make any transfers in January if opportunities don't arise, and this is an easy opportunity. You can get a player for 6 million.
Yep, 6 million, and he's a top talent. Lucho loves him. Hansi loves him.
The only thing, Tosin,
he's a perfect fit. He'll fit the 5-in, 5-out system pretty easily.
And he just turned 18, Tosin, which means we can give him like a big contract. Like a lot.
The money is probably the money's probably better as well than what Barca's offering.
All right then. All right. Now we're finished off that, Tosin. Let's come to real business. What the fuck did we just watch today?
Oh man, I don't know how to feel, bro. Like on the one hand, we saw, as Lucho said, we saw a PlayStation goal today from the best player in the world. But like you said, man, collectively, like the whole team has to pick up. Like we have some issues, bro. Like Lucho was so pissed at doing Kvara today. Did you see it? He went to the sideline. Bro, he went off. He's like, "Yo, y'all better start pressing." Yeah, I mean, our press was actually pretty good today. Everyone worked really hard. But yeah, again, the quality. Um, our game is really about our wide areas. That's what I've always come to terms with since Lucho's first season. Dembele to Hakimi, like that was a staple in our offensive approach. This season, it's like what we're really learning is that our fullbacks are more impactful than our wingers. You
No,
know,
no, Tosin, I don't like for the Paris FC game, Tosin, for the Marseille game, for other games, we can talk about that. This game, Tosin, there was strictly something wrong with the players today, Tosin. There was no energy. The thing I hated the most, Tosin, was when we lost the ball. We lost the ball at least 20 times, Tosin, in their half, like stupidly. Fabian displacing passes. Due crossing into the box when nobody's there. Shit crosses, he's dribbling with shit. Every play, like that's it. I didn't want to even talk individually, Tosin. Like every single player, Tosin, it felt like they didn't care. I thought this was a statement game. It was like they were reserving their energy, Tosin, that we had the UCL final next week. That's why it felt like.
I just think it was just lack of quality, like on the night. That's all it was. Just an unlucky game on the night. But I didn't see lack of effort, like you're saying.
The ball was
Maybe
moving
more so lack
so
of
slow.
concentration. Like
Concentration
that
as well.
the Pacho opportunity that that led to the Giroud shot. Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
example. I'd say.
Yeah. No, that was early as fuck too in the
Mm-mm.
game. I'm like, yo, what the
No,
hell
you
going
remember
on?
after Dembouz scored, we had two openings. I remember. One warning was gonna find Dembouz, pass too hard. Another one, I think it was Due, was gonna find Dembouz,
Yeah,
pass
passed
too
it
hard.
too hard. Yeah.
So yeah, concentration level, and I thought the energy, the intensity, like the Paris FC performance was much better than this.
Okay, what did you guys make of like Due? Because the thing with Due, right? Due comes alive when he goes to the left. Like, remember in the second half, he had that little dribble down the sideline? Like, he had no space, and he just created. He beat like 1-2 players. Like, I just think, bro, that's why I want a left-footed right winger, man. Because there were so many moments Due had it on the right, and Dembele is like right next to him at the top of the box. Like, he can just play. If that's a left-footed right winger, he's cutting
It's
off
not
his
about
left foot.
left-footed. Due is just shit. Due was just shit today. If he was good, he would have cooked, no matter what feet he is, Tosin. I just
No,
felt
but Due's
like
not comfortable. He's just not comfortable. And that's
just okay. Let's take Fleischer. He was on his preferred left wing and everything, and he still dropped the disaster class, Tosin. The midfielders weren't good enough. The only player, Tosin, I was happy, bar like Dembele and his goals, was Warren. Mostly for like defensive stuff. He made a lot of runs as well. But like
you saw, we moved to a back three though. You saw we moved to a back three.
Yeah, with Zabarni, it came off of my Yulo. We talked about it yesterday. Like my Yulo for what, a couple of months now.
Yeah.
And then very happy Barcola got a goal. And I like the energy Barcola came in with. He came in with a little bit better energy than the rest of the team, and got a goal. Hopefully that can improve his confidence and help him.
Yeah. But no, you're right. Like we have most of our starters back, and on the collective level, it's just not. It's not where we want it to be. I don't want to say it's over though.
Oh, okay. Well, is it because of Dembouz? Because Tosin, if Dembouz doesn't score those goals, Tosin, we might draw or even lose this game. Before Barcola's goal was 0.6 xG, Tosin. If you remove that, we had 0.6 xG in nearly 90 minutes of football at the back versus a garbage little side. It was completely embarrassing.
Well.
Like Dembouz won us the game. No, but we could have created, like this little side, we could have created chances. We could have created easy openings. But the passing, the runs, everything was so bad. Like I was raging the entire stream. I wasn't even watching the game. I was just rewatching Dembouz's goals all the time. And I was beefing with Ligue on Twitter. Like they copyrighted like the Dembouz goal. I posted like 8 times. So that's what I was doing during the game, because there was no point. It felt like Girona. That's what this game reminded me of. Girona, last season. Just us not doing anything. Did you see the league and momentum chart, Tosin? It was basically nothing. Lille did
Yeah,
nothing. We did
didn't.
nothing.
Yeah, we didn't really have sustained attacks really near their goal. And
No,
like Dembele today, like I think in the first half he had that crazy finish, but he only had like one touch in the penalty box. Because
Yeah.
we kind of just need him outside of the box to, do the build up, facilitate. Like he pretty much does. He's the main playmaker and the main goal scorer on the team. Like you don't ask. Like honestly, bro, I don't think Neymar's been asked to be that, bro. Even at
No,
Barca.
what it reminds me of, Tosin, is close to like 18, 19 Messi at Barca, where he has to legit do every single thing. And the team is massively reliant on him. I remember 18, 19, Barca nearly went unbeaten in La Liga, Tosin. And the only game they didn't start Messi in, the Levante game, they went on to lose and lost their unbeaten streak. That's how massively reliant they were on Messi that season.
But yeah, man, those goals though, just two genius goals, especially the second one.
Do you think there's an over reliance maybe?
Yeah, that's why I've been
You
saying,
think it's
DJ,
something to
I
fix?
want Alvarez because then we get another player that can add goals. Because Richa can't fucking score. Barcola, shit guy, finally scored. And then do it. I don't know, man. I was propping him for scoring goals in limited minutes so far this season, but he was shitting it today, man. He was so bad. So no, I do think we have a goal, and especially the goals that Booth scored. Like we didn't even create. Maybe the second one was like a clear-cut chance. The first goal he scored, who scores that? Mbappe doesn't even score that.
Yeah, that first goal is nuts. That's a nuts goal as well. Like the precision finish from the top of the box, like that went in off of the post.
Yeah. Keeper
That
fully
was an
stretched.
Insane finish. Yo, he's really good on his left. That left foot, his left foot is becoming a staple now. Like,
but I don't know if it's necessarily a personnel issue though, because we know that Barcola and Dua are capable of scoring goals, like decent amount of goals. So I think it might be more to do with the way they're being used rather than the players not being good enough. Because like Alvarez himself, like he's obviously a good goal scorer, but Alvarez isn't like a proper 30-35 goal player. Like, he wants to link up.
No, he is lost. You think maybe more Alvarez at City? Alvarez at Atletico, DJ. He got, I think, 40 goals last season.
But you wouldn't say Alvarez is a pure 9, though, would you? Especially with the way we know the way
better.
Lucho,
he's better.
We know, but I'm saying, the way Lucho wants to use the player. Like he's not gonna have Alvarez just being like a poacher. He's gonna have him play like a playmaker as well as.
But the thing is, like DJ,
scorer.
But like what I will say is,
and
I think I've said it already before, like Alvarez's form is worse than, it's so worrying. It's worse than Kvara's form at Napoli. Yeah, his form right now is worse than Kvara's form when he came in January, like in this time last year.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure Alvarez is the answer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like that's why I just want, like, Dembele is just the 9. Just get a left-footed right winger, man.
Left-footed. Oh, okay. But I think the problem there is that, are you selling someone? Or you probably have to sell 2 players then.
Like probably Kang then.
No, fuck Kang. He's already gone. I'm talking like I don't think both Due and Barcola are gonna be happy holding bench though for a new guy, for Elise.
No, what I'm gonna say is Due, Barcola, Kvara all play their best football on the left.
Due, I don't agree with that. I think Due has played a lot of good football on the right.
He can. He's more capable than the others on the right.
Yeah.
But if it was up to Due, he would probably play on the left.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
That's the thing, man. That we got a log jam and down the left wing.
Yeah.
No, I thought Due would play centrally, especially when we talked about 4 attackers before. Because Due, I think I agree with you, Tosin. He's better off the left than right. But his absolute best is central. False 9 or like number 10.
Due has the physicality to play in midfield. It's just the processing. Can he process fast enough? Like, look at Mayulu today. Did you see Mayulu didn't know where his next pass was today? Every time he got the ball, I feel like Lucho might have neutered him. He didn't know how to play as a midfielder. Every time he received the ball between the lines, he didn't know where his next pass was. Like,
I hear that. Yo, Timothy, I'm not even hating on Kang, bro. I'm just saying, like, he's not on the same level as the other players. That's what I'm trying to say. So, like, when you're considering we already know Kang's a bench player. That's basically what I'm saying. So I'm talking about the players to have to go for a new starter to come in. You're looking at the starters to go. No,
I'm actually interested
not a
to see
bench
what
player.
Kang can bring. I ain't even gonna lie,
Bro, you know Kang's my guy. I've been riding for Kang.
If he can
for
bring
like
some
3 years now.
fluidity, though, if he
don't
can
act
bring
like I don't
extra
rate him.
fluidity, if he can bring some extra fluidity, I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, for me, obviously Kang, I think he can bring competition.
Yeah.
But our players just gotta perform. I've been harsh on Barcola. Obviously today he got goal. Happy for him. But what the fuck is he doing? He didn't even attempt a single dribble the entire game. Apart from once in the first half when he cooked a little bit going into the box. But apart from that, nothing. Zero ruthlessness.
Yeah, like when on the transition with Dembooz, bro, I thought like
Kvara could have got
decisive.
inside, used Demboo's run to go inside, but he instead just laid off a weak pass to Dembooz. I don't like this baitiness in the squad. I liked like his defensive stuff, like he was tracking back defensively and stuff, but
yeah, no, he works hard, but we can't start. We gotta start. I'm done gassing people for working hard, bro. Like the whole team works hard, dude. Like,
but yeah, no, this was not what we expected Tosin yesterday.
Bro, just wait for Mbaye and Hakimi. I think they're gonna be huge, especially like Hakimi back.
No, I think they're gonna be huge, but I don't know what was the players' problem today. The ball was moving so slow. Like they were playing like they were 5-0 up. I don't know why. This performance, Tosin, was way worse than Paris FC. Paris FC, Tosin, the ball moved well. We created opening opportunity. Obviously, Lille are much better than Paris FC. But we performed much better. There was more energy. There was more intensity. It was mostly the decision-making and the finishing that was asked. This game, we didn't create anything.
No, we didn't. No.
Yeah, honestly, I would have been way more mad if Dembele wasn't the best player of all time. Like it makes me hard. He made me hard. He made it hard for me to be mad at this game. Look at this, man. Any football player here scores it, or at least attempts the shot. Then Booz is like, no. Let me do it. Let me do this for the edit, man. Let me do this for the edit. Like, this is aura. 4 defenders around you.
What a goal, man. Genius.
Neymar. Look, we've had Neymar, we've had Mbappe, we've had Ibra, we've had Messi, Di Maria. No, none of them is scoring this. None of them is scoring this.
It's world-class goal, man.
This was a Ballon d'Or goal, Tosin. This is Dembele saying, I'm a Ballon d'Or player.
Yo, what a goal, bro. I can't. Yo, what he did, I screamed. I was just like, I had to watch the reaction as well.
And then the shit celebration as well.
Yeah. That's to a lot of the clowns.
Man? Who are you shushing?
No, that's to a lot of the clowns saying, oh, man, just bin him. He's not worth this money. Let him go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, like he won't replicate the season he had.
Yeah, he's close to 30 years old. It's time to get rid.
Disgusting, man.
Like he's our best player. What the fuck? Like, why do y'all do this, man?
Those are all Tosin, the fake fans that used to hate on Dembooz. Then they were forced to prop him last season when he was cooking. And then they went back on their agenda, hating on Dembooz. This is the best player in PSG history, man. Mbappe got nothing on him, Tosin. And I swear to God, man, if Deschamps doesn't respect Dembouz at the World Cup, I think Dembele should represent Mauritania or from now on. There's no point representing France, man. Now, Zidane actually coming in as well. Have you seen the reports? They're
Have you
already
seen
like
that video?
starting it.
Have you seen that video of Zidane walking the streets of Paris?
Yeah, disgusting, man.
I know it's
Disgusting.
disgusting, but no, like the
People
aura
have
was
zero
crazy.
shame.
The
Oh, the
was
aura, yeah.
crazy. The aura was crazy, dude. The aura crazy, son. Zidane got crazy aura.
But again, like you would never see Mbappe walking alone in the streets of Paris. I don't know. Like Zidane should be a little bit smarter. He should know like how famous and like well known he is. He was just walking randomly in the streets,
Yeah.
and they just kept on, autograph after autograph off the picture. But yeah, I mean, Tosin, I would put the expectations and stuff I said about this game onto the next one. Sporting, red shirts away, and in the Champions League we've been cooking this season, so I am definitely expecting like a 4-0. At least we got 3-0, 3-0, clean sheet, 3 goals. It looks good on paper.
Yeah, like you can't really argue with the result. But again, we're not really creating. But you know what this means though? Midweek on Tuesday, we're gonna create. That's what that means.
I mean, we've been doing that in UCL, so
Yeah.
it's even more expected.
UCL's gonna be more chill because Lille, they just came to defend today.
Yep.
You know, and take their chances with a couple, long balls down the middle.
Barcola is our top scorer in Ligue and this season with 6. Like we look like Arsenal. That's what we look like. I think Arsenal's top scorer is like maybe Gabriel.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said we look like Arsenal because our top scorer in Ligue and this season is Barcola with 6 goals.
Oh, okay.
Because like last season, I remember at this point Barcola had at least 12.
Right.
Dembele was close to that. Didn't even take pens. Obviously, Dembele's been injured, so he gets the excuse, bro.
Yeah, man, Dembele really just coasted first half of the season. Just
I mean, shit.
took in the injury.
He was on the injury table. Yeah. He ain't have a choice.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I used to mention when he was injured, and I want to know if you guys agree, is that a positive thing is, when you win a Ballon d'Or, when you're receiving the trophies, you're him and everything, it can make you a little bit arrogant maybe, but maybe it humbled him and gave Dembouz, because Dembouz feels hungrier than all of our players. Like he wants to win more than our players, Tosin, because he was out for so long. Like he wants to prove the word. Like
honestly, man,
you
like
forget
the
about
way he's
Dembele?
honestly, bro, I just even from minute one, because he's my favorite player. He's the player I just watch. Like I just watch how he's moving the whole way. Like and
even when he doesn't
it legitimately reminds it legitimately reminds me of Neymar and Messi, man. Like they just walk, they wait for the space, and then once they receive it, they come alive. Like what was? Can I see Dembouz's heat map today? Like,
and Dembele now 2026, Tosin, 4 games, 4 goals, just like last year, man. Just
how many
like
starts? No, like starts. How many starts? 4
I think
games,
he
3
started-
starts, 4 goals and 3 starts.
3 stars. Yeah. And like his Marseille Trophée du Champion goal, that's an amazing goal as well. Like we've got 3 bangers. Which was the 4th?
No, the Paris FC deflection, right?
Oh yeah. No, we don't count them. Well, no, he's been him, Tosin. He won us this game, crucial goal in the final, and then that goal gave us the 3 points in that game.
Yeah.
Now, it's quite clear that we heard the Haaland, Kane, Mbappe hype, And now Rafinha and Dembele are back, and they are the two. Dembele is number one, and Rafinha is number two. These are the two best attackers in the world. None of this Mbubis, Osasuna hype. None of this Haaland, Brentford, Faroe Islands hype. None of this. The only one is respectable is Kane. I think Kane is really great. But like Mbubis and Haaland, we cannot rate them. We need to respect the sport. Two PMP merchants, man. That Dembu's 9.8 rating. Okay. You said heat map, Chosen. Here. So basically false 9, but a little bit more to the right side. You see, he's moving in this one a lot. Look, Mbappe, I've always said it. He's a massive stat padder, and Haaland, I think he's on a 6-goal drought now. You know, when City really need his goals, I think City have dropped massive points in these games. That doesn't happen with Dembele, for example. Even the game we lost recently versus Paris FC, Dembele doesn't start. He had one chance; he probably should have scored, but I won't blame it too much on him. For me, big game is a huge thing on how much I rate you, and there's no better big game player than Dembele, and there's the second best one is Rafinha. So, but yeah, here's Dembele's heat map.
I respect that line of logic.
Yeah, the big game.
Yeah.
That's what wins you the Ballon d'Ors, and unfortunately, I disrespect this dude here. He wasn't the best big game player.
Zlatan?
Yeah.
Okay.
He mostly became a good big game player like towards the end of his career at PSG, at United, and at AC Milan.
Yeah, like his best Champions League games came with PSG.
Yeah,
his best.
What do you count? What do you count as big games, though?
So like something is on the line when stuff is on the line. So it could be a league deciding games, like you need the points.
Yeah.
So some of these recent City games, DJ, they're not like big games, but they're massively important for City to catch up to Arsenal because they got to catch up. And he's been missing chances and everything. I saw against Brighton, he missed a big opportunity towards the end of the game. And then obviously in the Champions League knockout stages.
Okay, is El Clasico in November? Is that a big game?
What, the league game?
Yeah, El Clasico. Is that like hypothetically, if there's an El Clasico?
I mean, it's against a big side. So yeah, I mean, Barca, one of the best sides in the world. So yeah, in that sense, yeah. Okay, and it was it could have potentially. I mean, that game made Madrid go 5 points.
If you have a big lead in the league, so does that technically mean that there's technically no big games apart from the team that's second? Does that technically mean that you have no big games?
No, just this. So like, if Arsenal play City now, and Jokic scores, that's a big goal in a big game. Okay, that's a crucial goal.
Okay, fair enough.
But maybe a little bit less because there's less pressure on you. There's less on the line for you than the other one.
Yo, E2 Live, I saw E2 Live. Sorry, just not to cut you off, but I saw that comment, man. Verratti coming back. Verratti back in the international setup, bro, with Italy.
Is that true? But Italy got to make the World Cup then.
Fabrice Hawkins reported it.
But Italy got to make the World Cup then.
Yes, let's hope they do. Man.
Have they got the playoff?
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah, a semi and a final, 1 games.
What? Why do they keep struggling to make the World Cup? Man, it's just crazy.
So DJ, it's mostly their like football academy roots. They're not producing any players anymore. Even when you look at Serie A best players, they're not Italians anymore. Back in the day, Juve was filled with Italians, Inter, AC Milan. Now it's what? Nkunku, it's Pulisic, it's Rafael Leao, it's Lautaro Martinez. Like, name me the best Italian youngster in the world, DJ. I can't think of anyone. Cambiasso is a good shout.
Who else is there? I think Keane is doing okay for Fiorentina, I think, right? Moise Keane?
No, last season was really good. I think this season, Fiorentina, just as a team, I think they were like in relegation battle.
No, but you're right, though. Like, there's not really that many good Italian players. Like, Jorginho, like the group they had at the Euros that period with Mancini.
It was all old heads, like Chiellini, Bonucci, lost everything.
Right.
The only thing they got good is like goalkeepers. They got Donnarumma, they got Vicario,
They got
they got De Gregorio,
they got Scalvini though. He's good.
Scalvini. But it
Yeah.
just like they're not coming a lot of good Italian players through the ranks. And I think another nation that is having similar problems is the German national team. I mean, Germany, one of the best and most consistent national teams of all time.
I don't
Look at
agree
their
with
current
that.
team now. Like,
I don't agree with that, man. Germany
No,
has
I'm-
some players.
They're
They got
getting a
just
little bit
Musiala,
better. They're
I'm
getting
just
a
got
bit
comparing
the
this
young-
Germany
the
team to
young
previous
boy.
teams.
What's his name?
Götze,
Carl?
Lahm, Schweinsteiger, Müller, Neuer, Boateng, Hummels. Now
I mean,
it's like they got Wirtz,
Yeah,
they got Kimmich, they got Musiala,
Musiala,
Voldemar?
Kimmich,
come on, man.
Voltemade. You see the level? Like it's they have Adeyemi is starting for them, and Adeyemi is a talent that has been stuck at Dortmund. That's when you know he's not good. When you stay at Dortmund.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm tripping.
No, I'm not saying they're a bad team. Like Germany are not going to win a
it's not
World
as good as
Cup
they
by
were.
Euros.
Right, it's not as
They
good
were
as
really good at the Euros. I remember lost the Euros, but overperforming maybe with their team.
Right, they lost to
It was
Spain,
still
didn't
old
they?
players like Toni Kroos, Rudiger. It was their last tournaments.
Fulkrug.
So, yeah, like the new national teams is France and England.
That's
Like
actually, I
they
never actually
they
Bro,
just have
France. Let's keep it
generational
real,
teams.
bro. Let's keep it real with France. France have the Brazil script, man. Like you said, Brazil 94, France 2018. They won it on pure pragmatism. The 1998 Brazil
final,
and
yeah, France.
2022 France. They both make the final and lose, right? And now you have 2002, the return, man. You have the three R's, the Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, and Rivaldo. France got that in Cherki, Mbappe, and Dembele, man.
Yeah.
That's what they got to build, man.
No, I swear if Deschamps doesn't respect that boost, man, I'm gonna be so gutted, man.
No, there's no way he does some dumb shit, man. Because he has his favorites in it, so he's gonna get it right.
Yeah, but just stop treating Mbappe like a king. Mbappe hasn't been a king. Mbappe's never been a king. He was always the prince. He was the
Man,
prince
I
in
love
2018.
Come
I
on,
He
love
was
Mbappe, man, but
Fugazi
Mbappe
king
could,
in 2022.
but man, Mbappe could never score. I don't know if Mbappe could score the
Oh,
goal.
no, he would.
Dembele
He would
scored.
tear his penis. He would break his penis.
Wait, what? That your mom injury.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a wild.
Nah, he would get an ACL there. Like Dembele was using both of his feet and everything. Like Mbappe can't even control that with his strong foot. Dembele was doing it with both of his feet. And that chip, I've never seen Mbappe. Have I seen Mbappe do a good
I
chip?
feel like he scored one against Monaco. I'm remembering like faintly chip against
Yeah.
Monaco.
I'm trying to
Mbappe
remember.
likes to do the side chips. I remember one, I think it was against Montpellier. Neymar with the pink hair, he gives it to Mbappe, but Mbappe like chips it to the side, like a near post chip.
Okay.
But like a chip, like I think of Di Maria, I think of
Yeah,
Bale,
Di Maria for sure.
I think of maybe Messi. Those are like the kings of the chips. Because
No,
you got to be really technical. And I did post a tweet, Tosin. Haaland, Mbappe, they're just like Cristiano, PMP merchants. They're on the same table with Neymar and Messi. Playmaker, goal scorer, and technical baller.
You don't compare Ronaldo to Haaland, bro. Stop that shit. Come on.
No, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying there are three players that excel by their athletic stuff. It's their athletic stuff that makes them so good. Dembele, he can remove his pace and he's still elite.
Ripping guys, bro. Oh my
yeah, with his
days.
pace,
Man. No, he was ripping them with his technique as well. What do you mean?
Not skills. I wouldn't say technique. I would say skills.
I feel like he was a Adama Traore, bro. Ronaldo was techie when he was young.
I would say skills. I wouldn't say technique. He was never as like Dembele is way more technical than Ronaldo.
But did you see the goal? It's too far for Cristiano. Think about it. Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean that's a shot. That's PMP. That comes from great shot power from huge thighs. You gotta have huge thighs to get that power generated.
This is well. So Dembele's thighs are small.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic is more technical than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, but Zlatan's one of the most technical strikers of all time, though. That's like saying.
No, I'm just saying Ronaldo is not as technical as people make it out to be. He's more skillful. He likes to showboats and stuff.
I think he's more technical than people make it out to be. Honestly.
Okay, is he more? Who's more technical, Dembele or Ronaldo?
Dembele or Ronaldo? Well, okay. Let me ask you this though, because I would argue there's a lot of moments in Dembele's career where he looks like he lacks technique because he has a lot of boys-on moments where I look at it, is this guy a professional footballer?
Yeah, but I've always felt like it was more a mental thing. Like Dembele just didn't. He wasn't concentrating.
That's part of technique. You have to have concentration. That's a skill, no?
Fair.
Yeah.
No, if you take like now peak Dembouz technically, better than any peak technical Ronaldo.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah. I just want to take the super chat right here quickly. Thanks so much, Brandon Diaz, for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, merci beaucoup. Watching Bouadi today was mid. Would you still pay 65 million for him? And if Dembele performs like this rest of the season, we're going back to back. So let's take the first one. What do you guys think of Bouadi? Obviously, Lille set up in a fucking disgusting terrorist way, which obviously doesn't suit Bouadi. Bouadi wants to play, toe-to-toe football game. He doesn't want to play this terrorist. He's not a DM. He's not going to look good. What did you guys think about him? Is there someone you still want to buy?
I won't judge him on this game, but just how he performed, he was mid. He was pretty mid. He did struggle he couldn't really play out of the pressure. He didn't really generate anything for his team, whether that was with maybe a pass or, a carry upfield. Nothing really. But what he did do well, though, he offered good defensive coverage, like on Doué in particular. Yeah. I thought, like he had Doué in hell, like especially in that first half down the right. But other than that, yeah, like nothing really to remark on with Bouadi today.
And you, DJ?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like Lille didn't really have much possession, especially in midfield. They did most of their work, so trying to play in transition, but I didn't really notice much from him, to be honest, bro.
You know who I noticed, actually? I noticed Ethan Mbappe. Ethan Mbappe was getting in behind Marquinhos, bro, in the first half, like twice. Yeah. Actually, he got in behind Pacho for the Giroud chance, and then the second time he got in behind Marquis, and he had that shot from a tight angle that, Chevalier parried. But can we give Chevalier credit? Stepping up these last couple of games. No one talking another clean sheet.
Yeah, no, Joseph, I was happy with Chevalier's save from the Giroud rebound, the Ethan Mbappe chance. One thing I didn't like was he was raising his hand for offside. I hate when football players do that, but very good save. So no, I think Chevalier should definitely get some little bit of prop, even though he didn't face that much. But you mentioned the thing with Ethan Mbappe, Tosin. That second chance Ethan Mbappe had in the first half, when he paced, Ethan Mbappe is not even quick. Marquinhos moves in slow motion. There's a point where I'd be like, I would rather have Beraldo than Marquinhos, man. He's completely embarrassing us every single time. And one thing I would say with Ethan Mbappe, Tosin, he's not the best football player. He's not massively talented and so on. But one thing I would give Ethan Mbappe, up here, mentality. He has great belief. That's why he scored against us in the last game, for example, because he believes in himself very strongly. But I do agree with you guys. I rate Bouadi, but I've never rated him as much. I will pay maybe that much for him, but I wouldn't say this was a game to take away stuff from him because of how Lille played. And the second one he said is, and if Dembele performs like this rest of the season, we're going back to back. Why do we have to say if Dembele? How much does Dembele have to prove for us to understand he is the best player in the world? I know that Dembele will perform like this. I have question marks on other players. I have question marks on Khvicha, on Doué, I know Chevalier is upping his level, but obviously Donnarumma was massive for us last season. Will he be able to do that? Are we going to have Marquinhos as a starter in big Champions League knockout games? How is Hakimi going to return? Fabian's been very questionable so far in the beginning of 2026. So Dembele is the last player I question if he's going to be performing at a level. This is the best player in the world.
Once Hakimi's back, man, I can't wait for Hakimi to be back. Because Dembouz will have that pass all game with Hakimi there. So
yeah, there was one really crazy pass that Dembouz attempted to Warren. Warren just can't catch up. Dembouz is just too used to playing with Hakimi.
Was it that? Oh, yeah. The one he fizzed with his right foot. I know the one.
Yeah, a bit hard.
That was crazy.
And he Warren tackled to, But Brendan Diaz, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. You thought Fabian was incredible. I think I propped Fabian during the watch long. I remember off the ball. I remember he made a lot of key interceptions and defensive duels and so on. But with the ball, it reminded me a little bit of the pre-FC game where he just I don't know, like Fabian's biggest
No,
strength is his
he was
passing.
decent actually. He was decent distributing the game from left center back. That's why Nuno was able to mount forward a lot. I thought Fabian was I thought Fabian was actually good today. Fabian and Vitinha, I thought both were good today. It was just Mayulu, man. Mayulu is just Lucho ruined him, bro. But maybe actually playing him like Mayulu, bro. I'm talking about Mayulu.
Yeah.
But maybe if he gives Mayulu more consistent minutes, from midfield, maybe he'll finally hit some form.
Yeah, like we've seen Mayulu this season, Tosin, and we've even seen him in different positions performing well. So I think he's just, going through bad form. I think if Neves was fit, he would have started Neves, obviously.
You think Neves is fit this Tuesday?
Could potentially be. It's only muscle discomfort. So he could potentially be back for the upcoming game versus Sporting. I want Hakimi back for the Newcastle game, Tosin. Because the Newcastle game, last game of the UCL, we can end there with the best lineup.
What do you think of Warren? Like, do you think Warren finds a way to get into the midfield?
Yeah.
With Hakimi, when Hakimi is back.
Yeah. Lucha will rotate and stuff, and we'll see. I think it's hard to displace Neves and Vitinha and Fabian. I mean, talking about that, what do you think about the Enzo reports? I recently made a video that's going to be posted tomorrow about it, Tosin. And I looked into Enzo, Tosin. I looked into his Argentina run, where he was playing in a double pivot with De Paul. I looked at Benfica. He used to play in a double pivot with Florentino Luis. Then obviously at Chelsea, Tosin, he plays higher up, more as a 10, with Reece James and Caicedo being the double pivot under Maresca. Like, Enzo Fernandez suits our midfield perfectly, Tosin, because he can play 6-8-10 or 6-8 offensive 8, 6 box to box and offensive 8.
I think he's I think in our system, Enzo's best qualities is when he receives the ball from the center backs and he can just distribute the game.
Yeah. Like with Vitinha Escape, he gives us that profile we've been missing, like someone that is
more range. He would be our best passing midfielder the moment he came. Like the moment he comes, bro.
Yeah.
Like some of the passes he can pull off are crazy.
Who you talking
So
about?
yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Would you say, DJ?
Who are you talking about?
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
But the thing is, at Chelsea, right? At Chelsea, he's been used differently because at Chelsea they don't need him to do that shit, that deep line playmaking shit, because the Premier League just moves way too fast. So he's had to kind of like find a different way, to adjust to that style of play. That's why he plays higher up, because you can't really play Caicedo and Enzo. It doesn't work in the Premier League. But with Paris Saint-Germain, where we play 4-3-3, like he'll just fit right in, to be honest. And it could probably liberate Vitinha. Maybe he can play a bit higher up.
And not just that, liberate in terms of playing minutes as well. Like Vitinha I can't think of a game where Vitinha didn't play. Like he's basically played every single game this season.
Yeah, Vitinha just gives the impression of just, he's like managing himself. Oh, by the way, man, speaking of Vitinha, did you remember that little play between him and Fabian where Fabian did that little flick to Vitinha.
The backheel flick.
Yeah, the back heel.
Yeah.
Whew, that was crazy. No, we're actually blessed. We're blessed in the midfield. Yeah, we just need Neves at a good level.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen, but Zag has been his contract has been terminated, so he's gonna come back.
No.
Imagine getting your contract terminated from Copenhagen. Do you know how garbage you got to be? Like
Wait,
Zag is
no. Wait, he's coming back here.
Yeah, and the report said they still don't know if they're gonna loan him back or something.
Oh, I thought you meant PSG like ended his contract. Oh shit.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And then obviously, I know, Tosin, you were in the chat quickly before the game reacting to the lineup, but Barcola not starting this game. Once again, an indication from Lucho.
Yeah.
Or do you think he didn't want to play for attackers today?
It could be that. It could be that. So, like, on Tuesday, do you start Barcola?
I would do the four. Look, if Neves is not fit, do the four attackers. Vitinha, Fabian double pivot.
I think I would do it too, yeah.
Especially because we got Warren who inverts and gives us more like density bodies, in midfield.
Yeah.
Is it Sporting away or at home?
Away.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and Orleans, I get that, but honestly, fuck the emotional French people, man. I don't care that he was singing along in that song. What is even that song? Because from what I remember from that song, the racist thing is that they're generalizing that all black people come from, I think they said Senegal or Congo. It's a racist thing to generalize that all black people. No. They never said like black people are slaves or black people are this or black people. They never said anything bad about black. They just generalized them coming from one singular country.
The way I look at it is psychological. It's like, if that psychologically fucks with you, that they're singing that players are from Angola, Senegal, that means you're ashamed of that. Like, you're ashamed of being from those countries.
Could be. Or, they believe in their head that they're French. I mean, they are French citizens. They've lived their entire life in France. They were born there, but ethnically, that's not what they are. I don't know. I think French people just took it way too serious, especially South Americans. Like, they do this. They do these type of jokes.
Yeah,
and I know even Alvarez was in the bus, but they say that Alvarez was not singing along. Well, I think Enzo was one of the vocal singers in the bus.
Well, Enzo's he's a dickhead, like. But,
yeah,
isn't that like? Aren't those like the kind of players like he's like the Dylan Brooks of football, bro.
It's like when we had Paredes.
Yeah, exactly. Like Paredes, yeah. Like Paredes,
no, but I remember one thing Enzo did, Tosin, when they played Brazil. He plays for Flamengo, and he has, I think he lisps or he stutters when he speaks. And Enzo did like,
yeah. And he made fun of that.
And people like hated on it on Twitter. I remember.
No, he's actually an asshole, bro. But I mean, sometimes it's something you need, bro. You need an enforcer. Like, he'll come in and he'll be the enforcer. Anyone fucks with any of our players, Enzo gonna be there.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta need that, bro.
And obviously, we already know about this, but I can bring up the reports as I have it bookmarked here somewhere. Right here. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez back in, I think, 2020, when he was still at River Plate, they asked him, who's the best player in your position? He said Marco Verratti, a team in which he would like to play for. He says PSG. It feels like it's always been part of destiny, Enzo Fernandez and PSG. It was just very hard for me to see it, knowing he has a slave contract at Chelsea. But it looks like the Maresca sacking is the major reason for him wanting to leave, because he had a great relationship with Maresca. And second of all, that's when Chelsea players understood his agent, Javier Pastoria. And then also, I think he understood, like, Chelsea's become a soulless club. It's American-owned, and they don't care about the players. They don't care about the success of the club. All they care about is generating money. And if you're a football player, that club and you're a winner. If you're a bum like, I don't know, Pedro Neto, then you want to stay at Chelsea. You don't care. But Enzo Fernandez is a World Cup winner, and he definitely wants to compete for a Champions League title. And he knows you're not going to be able to do that, Chelsea. You might forget a Club World Cup, a 7-game tournament, but you won't win a Champions League with that Chelsea side. Um, Once again, Brandon Diaz, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. We'll think about draw from Barca coming to PSG for 6 million. We've actually already discussed everything about draw, but we can add some stuff about draw. Tosin, if you want to start.
Nah, man. I mean, I just think he's another attacking midfielder that's gonna slot right in. Lucho has a hybrid system where he has concepts of the La Masia style and the Pep style. The 3-box-3. You have a set of 3 center backs and then 4 midfielders.
Like a 3-2-5.
Yeah, like a 3-2-5, 5 in, 5 out, essentially. And Dro, he's just very comfortable in all zones of the pitch as a midfield player. So he'll slot right in. I think he'll understand the system. He'll take onto it very quickly, the same way someone in the Spanish football system can take to the system, like a Fabian, for example.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Pedro, he slots right in, to be honest. I think he'll even play more than we expect if he comes.
Yeah, and I feel like just the best 2 academies I would say in today's time is La Masia and PSG's academy. And both give you different stuff. PSG gives more PMP. Barca gives you more that technique. They give you more midfielders. We get more like winger types. Yeah. And I think Lucho wants both. I mean, we're previously linked with Hector Fort, I remember. Obviously, we took out now Tenas from them as well. So now Lucho's always made, he likes Gavi, he likes Pedri. He's always made indications to want those kinds of players.
Let's just hope. Let's just hope he's not like Denis Suarez, because Denis Suarez was like one of Lucho's favorites at Barca, and he just ended up being a dud. I hope that's not the case with like a Pedro Fernandez, just talented up and comer who just fizzles out. Yeah. You don't want them, but yeah.
I feel like obviously I think this puts good competition on Mayulo, but I don't think Mayulo is in a position where he should be scared about his position at PSG. One player though, Tosin, is Njanto. I think this will eat Njanto's minutes.
Njanto's minutes, man.
Here we go. Honestly, if he's not good enough, we're just selling him. Yeah. It'll be good competition. If Njanto is better, we keep Njanto. If Draw is better, we keep Draw. So, yeah. But, yeah, thank you so much, Brandon Diaz, once again for the super chat. Massively appreciate it. What don't you think Enzo at PSG would be problematic? None of the local PSG fans want him because of what he's done in the past?
Yeah, if it becomes that, but
what do you think they would do? Like banners in his first game, or like during his presentation, they would come out outside the headquarters like "fuck Enzo, fuck, we don't want you here." That would be embarrassing.
What about Lucas Hernandez? Lucas Hernandez, wasn't it?
Oh, with him being Marseille. Yeah. I mean, they made like they had a banner in the first game, but then after that, he dropped off. What'd you say, DJ?
I said, is it the racist stuff you're talking about?
Exactly, yeah.
Right, okay. But look, do you actually want Enzo though? Like, I don't really think he's that much of a difference maker.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't think he's very good, but also I don't think he's better than anyone that's currently at the club.
I think honestly, when I look at all the midfielders in the world, bar Pedri, and maybe Wirtz, like probably Enzo is the third best that can come to PSG. Like he suits the PSG midfield in the sense of he's a very complete midfielder.
Look. Enzo has not been. The thing is, Enzo has just not been satisfactory in his time in the UK and England. But the Enzo that I saw against Liverpool when he first joined Chelsea, do you guys remember that game?
Was it the game that Mudryk went crazy, coming off the bench? Or am I wrong?
No, I think that was a
Anfield?
That
different
was
game.
that was
That's
22-23,
Anfield.
wasn't it? Yeah, early 2023.
I gotta look for it, but
What
yeah,
was it?
that
Anfield Tosin or was it?
it was at the bridge. I believe it
because he
was
was
at the
signed after
bridge.
the World Cup.
Okay,
He signed
then
after the World
because
Cup.
Mudryk, I remember that was at Anfield. The one these
Yeah,
were
that,
signed.
you
No,
remember that
It's
Mudryk
not.
game, right?
No, I remember the Mudryk cameo. Yeah.
All right, what were you saying, Tosin?
I'm trying to look for the game.
Okay, I mean, okay, if you said players who could come to
Yeah, so
PSG
this was
and-
the game. This was the game. In the game, he had 117 touches, 2 for 2 dribbles, 83 of 92 pass accuracy, so 90%, 17 passes into the final third, 10 passes into the opposition box, which was the most. Both were the most. 7 crosses, 6 duels won, 1 possession 4 times, 2 chances created, 2 through balls completed.
Mo, are you a fan of Szoboszlai? Mo, are you a fan of Szoboszlai?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I think Szoboszlai, the best way to describe him is Federico Valverde.
Okay, fair enough.
Very hardworking player. Maybe not the most talented player, but a very hardworking player. And
yeah, lovely striker of the ball.
Are you a fan of
Yeah.
Reinders?
yeah, no, he's good.
Okay.
Like, are you telling like for PSG strictly as well?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of just midfielders.
Okay, no, we can go through clubs. Like at Barca, I would take Pedri, and I think if Gavi can ever reach the peak he was playing at and stay injury free, he's also De Jong. I would absolutely never take at this club. His mentality reeks. Fermin,
Yeah.
I think he's good, but like,
He's good, but nah.
yeah, Madrid,
Okay.
nobody.
I don't think that- yeah,
The
they
only
don't
one I
really-
will be looking at is Kamavinga. I've always liked
Okay.
Kamavinga.
What
I
about
know
Arda?
Arda as well. Yeah, Arda
Yeah.
Güler is a good one. Yeah, can play on the
Okay.
wing, lefty.
Yeah.
Bayern, I'm good. Obviously, I like Musiala, but the rest, nah. Like Kimmich, no.
No.
Bischoff, no. Pavlovic, no. Pavlovic is good.
Yeah,
Anchor,
Pavlovic-
say
number
Kane?
6.
Who? Harry
No,
Kane.
he was talking about midfielders only, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
midfielders. Okay.
Yeah. And then Premier League, Verts.
Yeah, but I don't think Verts works in this midfield though.
Yeah, maybe he would play false 9 for us.
Yeah.
That would. But I don't know if he's good enough to goal scoring to play false 9 for us.
Yeah.
Shit, man, the Premier League is so ass.
Maybe Caicedo.
I like Caicedo a lot. I just don't know if he's technical enough for us. Like I've seen Caicedo have
he's not.
technical
Maybe if
games,
you-
but I've
He's
seen
not.
Caicedo have.
Right.
I remember Caicedo versus Bayern away in the group stage this season. Like he was just
Yeah.
giving away balls. Like
Yeah.
he was playing with Timberlands that game.
I think it
Yeah,
depends
no,
on how.
Caicedo's he's a right back, bro. If he plays for Paris Saint-Germain, Caicedo's a right back.
But the thing with Caicedo is like
Just like
He
Declan
has
Rice.
moments
If Declan Rice
Right.
plays for Paris Saint-Germain, he's a center back.
But Caicedo is more technically secure than Rice, though. I would say. I think he's much better technically
Yeah.
than Rice because, like, he has in Chelsea's team where they have him as the deepest when they're building up. Like, they'll fire the ball into his feet. He'll take it on the back foot, shield the ball away from the guy that's pressing him, and he'll move it. Like, he's not some.
No, he's a
Ugarte
quality.
level-
He's a quality midfielder. No,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not.
not
No,
Ugarte
yeah,
level
he's
player.
not. He's not
Yeah.
Ugarte. No, but
And
still,
I think
Paris Saint-
that's what people think when they think of like shin kickers, isn't it? Like Ugarte,
Yeah, but-
Casemiro.
with the way we play and we want to keep the ball and we want to play quick passing combinations. Like for example the Arsenal game, right?
Yeah.
I think we played like it was like 47 passing combinations in like 20 seconds. The ball was moving fast. Like Caicedo can't. I just don't think he can play in that kind of system where the emphasis is on keeping the ball. Like that's why we really need technical. That's why the onus is on, or that's why we emphasize, hardworking, technical midfielders that can even drop into the back three when needed. On the left side, like Fabian does it, Neves does it, Vitinha does it. And then they have to attack as well. They have to like project themselves to the box, into the box.
Yep. Ooh, Adam Wharton. Okay, now he's someone I like. He's someone I like, and I haven't seen him in. I've seen clips enough of Wharton, but I've heard Anderson is also really good. Maybe you know about it.
I don't rate Wharton as highly as most. I don't know. I just think he's English, man.
Now they call him Spanish. Even the Prem fans knows he plays like a Spanish.
I also saw this stat. I saw this stat where it was outlining like forward pass completion and stuff.
But this ain't 2022, man. Just put the Unai in the bag, please.
Unai better than Wharton. I'll tell you that for free. Unai way better than Wharton.
What team does he play for now? Marseille.
No, so he was at Marseille.
What team?
Girona.
Really? Oh shit. Okay.
No, so he was at Marseille.
Is he here AFCON right now?
No, he got injured.
No.
Okay. No, he was at AFCON, but he played the first game or two, and then he got an injury in the tournament. He's out for like 3 months now.
Wow, bro! I remember like when he signed for Marseille, but every people were hyped about that, man. But then as it happens,
that was the wrong
move.
Your
career dies. Yeah.
And Jair went to Marseille. Look what happened.
Yeah, and I can't believe Ndiaye didn't succeed at Marseille, man. Honestly. And now you see
I think maybe if Ndiaye joined during the De Zerbi time, he would have succeeded. But he was there under like Tudor, got two like terrorist managers.
Yeah.
Because Marseille now they play one of the best football in Europe, and that's because of De Zerbi. Like he plays, he's made them play really great football.
Now De Zerbi's a funny guy, man. Honestly, he's just a funny guy. Did you remember the clip of the Ismail Kone clip? He's like, "Go call your fucking agent. You're not playing again."
Well, is it? Was it him that fought with Rabiot? No. That was
no. It was Jonathan Rowe. Yeah, Ismail Kone is a Canadian black guy. So like he was fucking up in training. He was messing up the drill, and then Desiree told him to get the fuck out of my training. He said, "Go call your agent."
And he's not there anymore, right?
I think he binned him. I think he's like
he binned him.
Yeah.
Yo, that's heartless, man. But that's heartless, man.
How you gonna tell the guy to get out of training and go call your agent, bro? Come on. It's like the teacher telling you, "Bro, leave my class. Go call your mom."
Yeah. No, there's one report I want to bring up. You two have both seen it, obviously, from the group chat. Obviously, it's the source that is the problem, because the source is a Twitter account. Obviously, this dude, I think he gets followed by Greenwood. Unfortunately, you can't search on Twitter, but I'm very sure that Greenwood follows him. I think Rashford follows him as well. He's a big United account. And he said this: if this is somewhat true, Alvarez can happen. But again, it even says, I don't know if Marseille would let him go.
It's a garbage ass. I think Marseille, if Atleti pull up with that money, do they think that's an upgrade? Like,
oh Lord,
are they trying to get Greenwood with Alvarez, or are they trying to bin Alvarez and for Greenwood? Like
no, it has to be like the link up. It has to be the link up, bro.
Yeah,
I think the front two.
Yeah.
But the thing with Greenwood though, he can't play right mid in a Simeone team though.
No, he'll have to play
striker.
Right striker, right?
Yeah. And as well, Simeone likes like a big brute up top.
He does.
Soloth,
he's tried to go with the two false nines though many times, like
has
Griezmann and Alvarez.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just never. Sometimes they just can't make the ball stick.
Yeah.
Yo, look at this BS, man.
I swear to God,
this is bullshit, man. If we don't get Jacquet.
No, especially to that investment fund. Listen, any player that goes to Chelsea, I lose every single ounce of respect for that human being. Because then he doesn't care about football. He just cares about money. Like this is actually what Prem fans used to say about PSG before. PSG was competing at least in UCL and stuff. We were trying to win the UCL. Chelsea's not trying to win the UCL. But nah, Jaquet looks like a smart human being. So.
Oh, and Toko, I get your take with that. It's just Caicedo and Rice, they're physical generals for sure. They'll just be useful in different positions on our team. That's all I'm saying. Caicedo would be a right back, and Rice would be an impeccable midfielder. Not midfielder, I said center back. Like the physical generals we have in midfield are pretty much, I would say, Neves and Warren.
Yeah. And he, one person also mentions it, Tosin, like we can see the difference in our midfield. Like we really lack Neves because Vitinha and Fabian are not like really good defending players. And they can't run as much. Like, and we can't even play Warren there because Warren got to play right back.
Can Doué do that? Why can't the thing is Doué? He's so hungry to score. He's so hungry to create.
Yeah, that shouldn't be his role.
Can Doué do the
dirty
work? That's why he doesn't play midfield. Then that's why he got it. Sometimes you might need that.
Oh, maybe we'll start seeing him more in midfield when Neves is fully back. Because then you can play Neves and Vitinha, Neves or Fabian, and then do it. It's like more safe. Because I remember Lucho last season. You remember that song? Stade de Rem game. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia's debut. He played the midfield of, I think, Fabian, Kang, and Doué. And he realized, like, that don't work. So he tries to play, like, Doué in a box-to-box, I guess. Kang can lead the more offensive one. And I've actually seen reports chosen to a right back from PSG. Porto right back. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Is it the one they signed from Juve?
Is it Alberto Costa or something? Or?
Yeah, it could be something like that. Yeah. Which shows, and we've seen previous reports to Daniel Munoz as well. So it could be that PSG are looking for a run back.
Finally, after Hakimi's legs have died.
Yeah, I mean, too late, but.
Damn, is Phil gonna come on?
Oh my God! Sorry, Tosin. No, it's my fault. It's my I forgot to send the link, man.
Okay.
Fabrice said that Costa report is fake. Yeah, fair. Yeah, everybody's trying to link their players with PSG. Man.
There's no point getting a right back. Hakimi will be back soon, so.
Yeah. I'm a little bit sad. I thought maybe, what's his name? That's injured, Tosin, the youngster. The right back. That'd be proper.
For which team? Oh, David Bowley?
Yeah, man. Like he could have got us. He could have maybe been something. Injured at the worst time possible.
I think he's still injured. I don't think he's been in first team training. Yeah, is there a Demboo's comp?
Yeah.
Did Demboo's comps make one? He makes the best ones, to be honest.
I don't know if he's made it. I know that a Neymar account made it. And I've noticed a lot of, and there was another dude that also said what I said, Tosin. Neymar, Messi, Dembele.
I agree, yeah. It's so funny. They all play for Paris. Like, Since 2017, if we keep it a bean, Paris Saint-Germain have had the best player in the world.
And I'm not comparing him to Messi and Neymar. I've watched Messi and Neymar. Both Messi and Neymar are better players than Ousmane Dembele. This is not being disrespectful to Messi and Neymar. But when I talk about all the players that I've seen in recent times, so I'm not talking
Who's the best player
Maradona,
of the year?
Cruyff, Zidane. I'm talking about the players that I've
He's
seen.
easily
Dembele, he's an elite playmaker. He's an elite goal scorer, high IQ, massively technical. I'm him aura. He got everything that they got. Like Mbappe, I would never put him with Messi and Neymar. He can't do what they do. I would never put Haaland there. I think one player that can be put in that conversation is Lamine Yamal, but he's only 18. His time will come, and he has to improve many factors in his game. Exactly, yeah. But he's someone that has those stuff to become that kind of a player. And I think Dembele was the same thing before. We saw a lot of strengths, but he had to complete his game, majority goal scoring. And now he's completed his craft, and he sits alongside them with similar ability.
Wait,
even Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't sit with Neymar and Messi.
Alongside who? More.
Neymar and Messi.
He's definitely the heir. He's definitely the heir to the Messi Neymar
10.
archetype. He's definitely the heir to the name Messi Neymar.
Oh, he's not.
Sorry. Keep
not
lying to yourself, Phil. Keep lying to yourself. Keep lying to yourself.
Okay, Phil. Is he closer to that table than Mbappe? Because Mbappe is a shit playmaker. Mbappe has low IQ. Mbappe has low technique. Mbappe can't use both of his feet. Like Mbappe is in Haaland, they're P&P merchants.
No one sits at that table. That's my point.
I'm not talking in terms of quality. I'm talking maybe in terms of profile, Phil.
Dembele is a number 10, Phil. Keep lying to yourself. Keep lying to yourself. Like he is a number 10.
Who cares? Neymar and Messi are a different level number 10s. Like
I don't know. Where's Neymar's Ballon d'Or?
Why are you
Where's
doing
Neymar's
this,
Ballon
bro?
d'Or?
Why are you
Neymar
doing
scored
this?
2 Champions League knockout goals at PSG.
Bro, even the advanced metrics, show it. It's unanimous. I test numbers, advanced metrics. Everyone hates per 90 now because Dembele dominates it too much. People don't like per 90 anymore because they always see Dembele at the top right. They're hurt.
Like you're disgusting. Yes,
like Dembele he's just the best. He's by far the best.
I guess Modric is better than Xavi
and
Iniesta. Like, come on.
Okay, Phil. I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is FBRF scouting reports. We'll take a look at Neymar. Where is it? There's 17, 18 Ligue.
Yeah, 17, 18. No, in the middle.
Oh,
in the middle of the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, Phil. Here's Neymar 17, 18. Okay. You see, 99 in basically everything bar pass completion. Nobody cares about that. And then we take Messi. We go to Messi. Okay, but MLS tax. But we go to Messi 18, 19. This is Messi 18, 19, Phil, same. Exact same. 99 and everything, bar progressive passes received because he's less of an outlet. And then we go to Dembele, Phil. But I mean, honestly, better than both. He has 99 and everything.
Well, you guys are like.
No, keep lying to yourself.
Look at this film.
Like, why are people denying? Why are you denying the best of the world?
We have eyes, man. Like,
wow, stop
what
saying
do you
that.
Have eyes? With the eyes, we're seeing it too.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing, bro?
Bro, every nigga that goes to the stadium, I look at the French forums. People that go to the stadiums, people that actually go to the stadium say he's a genius. And when I watch it from my TV, he's a genius. What the fuck? Why are you lying? Don't gaslight. Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting.
You're gassing passes, bro. And like, yes, he scored nice goals, but like, stop. Neymar and Messi are a different level, bro. Like, stop.
But again,
he is the heir. He is the heir. He's the heir.
No, he's not.
Keep lying to yourself. Keep lying to yourself.
He's the hair of
yourself, man.
He's the hair of Wayne Rooney. The hair of Wayne Rooney.
You would sit there and say Yamal is the heir to Messi, but you would not say Dembouz is the heir to Neymar and Messi.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You're lying to yourself, man.
Because
What?
Like your former
Oh,
Xavi
no,
is
no,
the best.
Boost-
Xavi's the best
Boost-
orchestrator
Boost-
ever. Did
Boost
did
peaked
Xavi
at
not say
28.
Dembele
It's
can be
because
the
he's
best in
peaked
the
at
did
28. He peaked at
Xavi,
28. That's why.
Xavi in 2018. Xavi before he ever coached Dembele. This is before he even ever coached Dembele. In 2018, Xavi said Dembele can do the things Di Stefano, Pele, Maradona can do. Xavi Hernandez said that in 2018, 8 years ago, before he ever coached Dembele. And I gotta listen to Phil. I gotta listen to Phil and not tell me, I'm guessing passes. I'm guessing passes. The fuck out of here, man.
No, and by the way, shout out to Xavi and Laporta. Both of them said Dembele is clear of Mbappe.
who?
Bro, Xavi, it's
They were
even
cooking.
like Xavi
Xavi
don't
and
even.
Laporta.
Bro,
No.
Xa-
When Xavi, Joseph, you remember our 23-24 season. This wasn't even peak debuts. When we faced Sociedad, they asked Koba after the game about Mbappe, and he said, "I'm not worried about Mbappe. I'm worried about Dembele." When we played Barca, they were talking about Mbappe to Xavi. Xavi said, "I'm not worried about Mbappe. I'm worried about Dembele." Like
Bro,
Dembele has
Fabrice
always been
Hawkins.
him, man.
Fabrice Hawkins, like remember the whole Mbappe saga, like when he went to the Monaco stands. Fabrice Hawkins in his report said Lucho is not even that much perturbed about it. For his system, he believes Dembele is more important. Like,
And Messi loves
Like, these are the
Dembele,
facts.
congratulated him for the Ballon d'Or, and Neymar is jealous of Dembele. You know how hard it is for Neymar to be jealous of someone? But Neymar is jealous of Dembele. He took his number 10, came from Barca, and won Paris Saint-Germain its first Champions League, something Neymar couldn't do.
Yawn.
Vin is jealous of Mbappe, Mbappe is jealous of Neymar, and Neymar is jealous of Dembele. That's the food chain. That's the food chain.
All I'm saying, y'all can have your fun right now, but when it comes to the World Cup, Mbappe is going to.
I don't care about World Cup.
Again.
I don't care about the World Cup. Phil, I don't care about the World Cup. Phil. I don't care about the World Cup. I don't care.
What do you don't care about World Cup? Get out of here, bro.
No, but Phil, you know my opinion. It's the fucking France manager that keeps building the team around Mbappe to get the best out of Mbappe, and then he just shits on Dembele. Dembele, even in the UNFP gala, was joking with Deschamps, like, "Are you gonna play me centrally this time? When are you gonna play me centrally?"
Listen, Dembele has been mids in tournaments. Stop with the nonsense.
No, he's been mid. Phil. Dembele with France is basically Vinny with Brazil. I think he has like 14 GA in like 50 games. He's been absolutely horrendous throughout his entire career with the French national team, bar the recent Nations League. That's the only time I've seen Dembele be like Dembouz with France. He was that versus Croatia, absolutely amazing. I remember that second leg when they went through, and he was really good versus
last
Spain.
season. That happened.
He was really good versus Spain.
That happened last season, by the way. So he's bubbling up in the national team. He's gonna silence people. It's so obvious what he's gonna do. It's so obvious.
Okay.
All right.
I know. Just I'm a little bit scared. And just to make it clear, I'm not saying Dembele is on the level of a Neymar or a Messi. I think Messi's number 1, Neymar's number 2.
Wait,
I don't think Dembele is.
Let me pause you there. Sorry, but you think that, but guess what? Tosin thinks Dembele is better than Neymar.
For sure, I think he.
You are a clown, bro. You are a clown.
Do you actually believe
because
that?
because he's perfected false
see,
nine.
DJ?
He's perfected false nine.
What?
Tosin, come
He's
on.
perfect.
Man.
Thank you, DJ.
No, no.
Thank you, DJ. Like, look at Mo.
Are you saying like peak for peak, or you just think he's a better player just in general?
Tosin just relies on narratives. Oh, I have a Champions League medal. Oh, I have this. I have a Ballon d'Or, bro.
Bro, Dembele led the second youngest team to win a Champions League ever. Like, second youngest team ever to win a Champions League. Like, this is some Jordan shit. Like, we watching some Jordan shit, and he's perfecting his craft.
He's not MJ.
I mean,
No, I like
not
this
average,
narrative for
though.
MJ in the sense that MJ, like, he was really good throughout his career, but he couldn't win stuff. And then when he was 27, that's when he won his first ring, and then 6 rings.
28.
I think that this
Same age
is a
as
carry
Dembele.
job. Like Dembele has a lot of good players around him, though. That's the thing.
There is no carry job. There is no.
Women carry job.
for
Jordan
example,
had a bunch
Messi-
of good players around him as well. Pippen,
Yeah,
like,
but
that
Messi-
black
let's
dude
be
with
real. Like
the
when we watch
goggles.
Messi,
He had
like,
the
when we
other
watch
one, the
Messi,
party animal.
Horace Grant?
He had the
I think it
true
was Horace
chick,
Grant, I think.
that Bosnian
No,
dude as
he
well.
had good players, but MJ didn't have like Pippen was great. MJ didn't have like
No, Pippen was not
like
just
a
great.
super-
Pippen
Horace
was not just
Grant,
great. Pippen
Horace
was Hall
Grant.
of Fame. Pippen
Horace
was a
Grant
Hall of
was
Famer. He
insane.
wasn't just great.
The
He
Hall
wasn't
of
just
Fame
great.
means nothing. The Hall of Fame means nothing.
No. He wasn't just great. He was a 19 and 8 a game. 19 and 8 a game is no joke. In that slow ass era,
I agree
19
with
and
that.
8 a
But I
game is
think
no joke.
we can both agree that Dembele has a better team around him than what MJ had. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, all the greatest teams, obviously you're gonna have great players. For example, Messi
we're talking about
Messi played with
had what?
Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. Like he played with the greatest ever.
2011.
That's why
Cristiano played with Cruz, Modric,
Ramos,
Ronaldo, Marcelo. Like every great players play with great players, bro.
Yeah, but
no one carries. No one really carries.
But that's why we should
no one really carries
the credit for team achievements, though, because it's a team thing at the end of the day.
Thank you, DJ.
If the rest of the players
come on, you guys stop this shit. You guys just want to go in circles now, like.
But that's the truth, though. How can you give like one player credit for when the whole team? It's like people saying like Salah was carrying Liverpool last year.
We're not giving one player credit, but you're supposed to lead as the guy in attack. You're the guy who led.
Yeah, and DJ, if Jordan didn't have 6 rings, he wouldn't be as hyped up as much as he is now. If he had 2 rings.
I agree with that.
But for me, the biggest thing with Dembele is he, as Lucha said, when we won the Champions League final, they asked him about Dembele Ballon d'Or, and he said, "I don't care about Dembele Ballon d'Or in 2025. I care about Dembele Ballon d'Or in 2029." Dembele got to do this consistently for a long while. Obviously, all the casuals, they were like, "Oh, I haven't heard about Dembele for a while. He's become so irrelevant." And now Dembele, 4 games in 2026. He's won us all the games we've had to win. Trophée du Champion final, Paris FC, and obviously today. And the goals he scored have been out of this world. He is clearly the best player in the world. You can tell me about Yamal and Rafinha and Vitinha and Salah and Haaland and Mbappe and Kane. But when you watch Dembele, you're watching the best player in the world. But Dembele obviously has to do it for a longer period to be put up there with the absolute greats.
Yeah, we're talking accomplishment. We're just talking what he represents.
Like peak,
on the
maybe
field
peak,
right now and
peak.
what he's showing.
Yeah.
Like he's quite clearly the best in Europe right now.
No, he's not. Stop this nonsense. It's not
No, Phil, come on, he is the best, man. Like, when are you gonna give up?
I'm
Man?
not
Like, seriously,
that,
like,
bro.
okay, who's the best? Who's the best? If you say Yamal, you're not serious.
Yamal
He ain't even the third. Mbappe.
You said Yamal.
Okay, be real. Mbappe is better than Dembele. You stop, man.
What is he better than Dembele? He's not even a better goal scorer than Dembele.
Yes, he is. He's not a better goal scorer.
Wallahi, he's not. In 2026, 2025, he's not a better goal scorer than Mbappe. He's not a better goal scorer.
Dembele scores in semis.
You tell me,
Dembele
why
scores
is-
in finals and semis, bro.
No, Phil, I'm gonna give you a great stat. Dembele has been at PSG for 2.5 seasons. He has more GA in finals for PSG than Mbappe, who was at the club for 7 seasons, including 2 assists in the Champions League final. And what did Mbappe do in the Champions League final? He absolutely stunk up. I don't like this Mbappe overhypement. Mbappe's so overhyped. Like, and you as a Barca fan as well, dick riding your rival, you might as well call Bellingham the best midfielder in the world and Vinicius.
Mbappe is a genius.
He's not a genius, Phil. You're not being objective. You're not being objective, Phil. Okay, Phil, I'm gonna ask you this: what is the biggest stage in club career?
Huh?
Where's the biggest stage?
Why did you say club? Why did you say club career?
Because there hasn't been a World Cup since 2022, and I want to be as relevant as possible.
Oh,
so
here
Mbappe
you
in
go.
2022 is completely irrelevant. Just
that
like whatever.
doesn't count anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
How's it irrelevant?
Fake, that World Cup was fake. It doesn't even count, man. How are you playing a World Cup in December? That's
Has like 11 World Cup goals and like 2 World Cups.
I'm just saying, Phil. When you talk about Mbappe, you talk about his past achievements. When I talk about Dembele, I'm talking about current achievements. We just talked about who's the best player in the world. And you tell me Mbappe, and then you mentioned 2022.
Okay, I guess Dembele is a better goal scorer than Haaland because the last 5 games he's scored more than Haaland. That's not how it is.
Since the beginning of 2025, he's been okay. Phil, I'm gonna give you this. Rafinha is a better goal scorer than Mbappe as well.
He's not.
And a better goal scorer than Haaland.
I love Rafinha. He's not a better goal scorer than Mbappe.
No, but Phil, in football, stuff moves quickly. Stuff moves quickly. Okay, consistent. Okay, that's an entire different thing. If you're telling me who's the better goal scorer consistently in his career, Dembele and Mbappe, it's easily Mbappe, like by a mile. But in 2025, 2026, Phil, if I have a Champions League final, and you tell me to pick between Dembele and Mbappe, it's easily Dembele.
That's not how it works.
If my
bro.
team is down 2-0 and I need 2 goals,
Oh, I don't-
Dembele has a way higher likelihood of giving them to me than Mbappe. Mbappe, in the 4 biggest games of last season, the Champions League quarterfinal double leg and the Champions League round of 16 double leg versus Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, dropped 4 generational stinkers. The only good thing he did in those 4 games was winning the penalty that Vinicius went on to miss. Apart from that, he was completely ghosting, whilst Dembele was giving us goals and winning us the Champions League.
Okay,
Like-
everything. Where was his goal in the Champions League final during that stat pad? He's such a great goal scorer.
Them boys had a Cruyff performance. He let Dewey cook instead.
Oh yeah, he missed an open nets, hit the crossbar. Like stop. He had
missed an open net. When did he miss an open net?
Not open net, but a big chance.
That boy was cooking in that final, man. Look at that backhand pass. If think fucking Mbubis can do that backhand pass, he would break his head doing that, man.
You can love Dembele, but
when we talk about the false 9, he's the only player that can really play false 9.
Mo was saying he's a better goal scorer than Mbappe.
He is a better goal scorer. Yeah, he is a better goal scorer. Mbappe's a better stat padder. I can give that to Mbappe. Mbappe's a better stat. If I have a game versus Barcelona, I play Mbappe. But if I play Arsenal in Champions League,
is it because just because Dembele was able to score that tap in against Liverpool, that bouncing shot against Arsenal, what else did he score?
Arsenal. He didn't score tap-ins. That's his fault. Why should I wait? And one thing
Mbappe played those same teams. Mbappe played those same teams. Mbappe played Brest. He couldn't even score against Brest that Dembele was torturing last season.
Joseph, Brest, I think Mbappe dropped like 3-4 big chances missed. It was completely horrendous. He also played Liverpool in the group stage. And Phil, one thing I don't like when you talk about the tap-ins, yes, there are a lot of tap-ins like Ronaldo and Haaland score that we shouldn't take as seriously. But Dembele creates the fucking goal.
Yeah, he gets it from midfield. He receives it in the heart of midfield.
In the heart of midfield. Why are you going to discredit that? Or his wait, we talked about Liverpool. His goal versus Arsenal.
I mean,
he creates it.
He didn't even hit it cleanly, bro. Stop this, bro.
Oh my days.
What do you mean?
Phil, the ball was bouncing.
Yes,
and then it hits it perfectly post in. Nah, this is an agenda. This is
not an agenda. He didn't hit it cleanly,
agenda.
bro.
It's
come
a
on.
Crazy agenda, man.
Wait, no, he did it.
Well,
he scored the goal.
He
didn't hit it clean.
This is how Kool-Aid's react to Dembele, man. You just gotta.
Y'all are just.
He's in there.
Dembele is a genius, but like, you guys have to like relax with this, bro. Like, you get to forcing stuff. Like,
we're forcing that he's the best player in the world. Is that for?
Yeah, he's not the best player in the world.
But why did he win Ballon d'Or then? Why did he win Ballon d'Or FIFA the best?
Unanimously, one of the most.
Was Roger the best player in the world in
2018?
Was Modric the best player in the world when he won the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, he was.
I don't get it.
No.
Ballon d'Or does not always means.
Okay, Phil, that's a fair statement. But when I add that it was one of the most unanimous, I think it's either the 3rd or 4th most unanimous Ballon d'Or of all time. Only Benzema's, one of Ronaldo, and one of Messi's is ahead of it. Does that change your mind? Or would you say it was a weak year?
No. And I want to ask him because I keep hearing that garbage take, worst Ballon d'Or winner ever. That take is strictly from Kool-Aiders, and they hate, they hate pedal behind that narrative. It's disgusting, man. Dembele is better than 95% of Ballon d'Or winners ever. Legit.
Yeah. You see what you're hearing, DJ?
He's better than 95%. Bring the list. No,
he's better than all. Dembele's Champions League season last season is like one of the greatest individuals, at least from my time, that I've seen.
No, see, it's not even better than Benzema. Just stop waffling, bro. Like.
Benzema is a really great one. You're acting like Benzema's was a shit one. Benzema is one of also the best, greatest individual seasons. He scored
Vinny's was better too. Vinny's was better too.
Absolutely no.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Wow, look at you decriing Vinny, Benzema, all these Madrid players.
Yes, because I am objective. I'm not like a judging, bro. Like.
Now you're shameless.
Phil, which Vinny?
Now, when Vinny was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or, so the Rodri season.
Okay. All right, cool.
Come on, he had a better UCL campaign, bro.
Man, when it's this false 9 shit, if we do like I don't know, if there was like a Mount Rushmore of false 9s, Dembele's in it.
Yeah, Dembele, Cruyff, Messi, and Pele.
100%. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there any other false nine?
Maybe Totti. You can say Totti.
Nah, Dembo's better. And that's Totti's fault. He could have left Roma, but that's his fault. We never saw him at the big stage like that. And actually, he wasn't the best with Italy either. So even at the big stage with Italy, he flopped.
Yeah, no, peak Totti is like early 2000s Totti. But yeah, never won the big one.
And Tosin Phil is scared because he just went through the Ballon d'Or last year. And he knows that Dembele, if we win the UCL, Tosin, and France win the World Cup,
100%.
that's back to back. And
Yep.
it's very likely that PSG and France win both trophies. What would they say then, Tosin, when he wins back? Tosin, who has won back-to-back Ballon d'Ors? Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo in our recent time. Before that, I think Van Basten did it. I think maybe Rummenigge did it in the 90s as well.
Okay.
Maybe Van Basten probably did it as well.
Mo, just pray to finish top 3 in the next season Ballon d'Or. Don't be acting like you're gonna win it again. Just hope for top 3.
Yeah, I would say it's a bit unlikely. My PSG player that I'm pushing is Vitinha, and I think he's been the best player so far this season. Better than fucking Mbubis, Mr. Osasuna, and Haaland, Mr. Can't scoring 6 goals in the disgusting Premier Leagues. But I mean, what Dembus is doing in these games we've seen, like that goal he scored. Phil, you have to understand. Yes, we are PSG fans. We only have one.
Just yesterday.
But we've seen Di Maria, we've seen Messi, we've seen Neymar, we've seen Mbappe, we've seen Ibra, we've seen Di Maria, we've seen the best attackers of the past generation, Phil. And I can say, Phil, nobody is scoring that goal. None of them. Just Dembus. Dembus is basically, I would call him like Neymar and maybe Ibra as a goal scorer combined. Like he has Neymar's ability of the technique, of the two-footedness, of the high IQ. But then he's a much better goal scorer than Neymar ever was.
Bro, I need to see Dembele's record since the Barca, that Barca game in 2024. His record since then. I bet it's crazy. I bet it's insane.
Basically, like at least
he's basically scoring at Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar levels. Basically, he's the best in Europe. It's clear.
And Phil, you said he's not the best. You said Mbappe, Yamal. Who else? Is Dembele so the third best player in the world? Or you want to add someone else, maybe?
Wait, what's the question?
Huh? You said before.
Wait. Before you finish, it's like a lot of people actually do that with Dembele, where they're like, okay, Dembele's not the best in the world. Okay, that's fine. If you don't think he's the best in the world, that's fine. But where do you think he is? And you'll see people put him behind like Jude and shit. It's disgusting, man.
Okay, Phil, what players are better than? You said Mbappe, Yamal before. Anyone else?
As a player, Dembele is better than Haaland. But the thing is, Haaland is more better at his position. If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, Phil. You haven't made sense ever since you came into this pod, man.
Yeah, in his role, yeah. He's better in his role.
I'll hear that. I'll hear that, to be fair.
Thank you, DJ.
I think that's reasonable. Because Haaland is behind Ronaldo. I think he's
Look, man, there's only one. For me, there's only one imposter. That the imposters are the Barca boys. Okay, the class are Mbappe, Haaland, Dembele. Okay, Dembele is the best, but like those are the only players that I can. But those are the only players those are the only three. Those are the three, like standouts. Then you can put Rafinha like fourth, and then Lamine is like a distant fifth.
That's what you think.
Actually, no. Sorry, what am I saying? Harry Kane. That's the five. That's the five. That's the five. Sorry, Lamine is not in the five.
Like Dembele is a great player, like what he has achieved winning the Ballon d'Or is a great achievement, but like I feel like you guys are just like putting in
No,
him
Phil, you're
in
being massively dishonest, man.
conversations
Because
that
you,
he shouldn't be in.
no, absolutely no, Phil. You are not wanting to put him in the conversations he should be put in. He is clearly the best player in the world by a distance.
By
He's
distance,
proven
what
that.
do you mean by distance?
Yeah, by distance.
Okay, so if he
Like,
doesn't win
when I look at your attackers, Phil, he basically offers me what Yamal and Rafinha offer combined.
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
That is
He
like
gives
peak
you everything
Messi.
Yamal does, and
That
he
is
gives you
peak
everything
Messi,
Rafinha
bro.
does.
That's peak Messi. Do you hear yourself, bro?
What do you mean peak Messi? Yeah, I mean, at the moment, Dembele is performing like one of the best attackers in our generation.
Not nowhere near peak Messi, though. So why are you saying
Yeah, okay, peak Messi. Yeah, I'll put him above Dembouz. I'll put peak Neymar above Dembouz. I
But-
put I put peak Cristiano above Dembouz. And that's it. Like from our time.
I agree.
This dude, Dembele is already better than him, like peak. He's better than Mbappe peak. He's better than Haaland peak. He's better than Kane peak. He's better than Aguero peak. He's better than Benzema peak. He's better than any other
Benzema peak?
attacker.
I don't think Benzema
Yeah.
peak.
I would only put Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo ahead of Dembouz when it comes to peak.
Nah, Benzema's peak was better, bro. That 22
That's
season.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Dembele
Because
still
the
has.
consistency
If
too.
Dembele goes back to back, if Dembele goes back,
See,
you're saying
my
consistency.
thing
What do you
with-
mean
my thing with
consistency?
Dembele-
Dembele is consistent. He is
No, he's not.
consistent.
This is his first world class season, bro, and he's 28.
Keep lying.
He's
to yourself.
28.
It's not world class season. It's a generational season.
Stop world class. That generation is world class. Stop saying, bro. Why do you do this, man? See, like to force
Yeah,
things.
he's better than Suarez
Generational-
peak. Someone said Suarez in chat. He's better than Suarez peak. Massive stat padder as well. Loser in big games as well. Well, Suarez got like I think Dembele already has more UCL goals than Suarez, and Dembele has not been a
Obviously.
good goal scorer in the UCL. Like Suarez is like 26 goals in the UCL in his career in like 50 plus games or something. There was a period he didn't score an away goal for Barca in the Champions League in like 3 seasons.
Breastfed by Messi his whole Barca career, man.
Yeah, and look who Dembouz has to play within fucking attack. Do it, youngster Barcola, a youngster Echvicha who only performs in Champions League games. Messi had Neymar and Suarez. Dembouz had Due and Barcola and Echvicha.
Y'all make me sick. Jesus Christ, man.
One day, Phil, you will sit on this pod and
can't
be
wait.
like,
So like,
I'm
let's say
sorry.
let's say
I'm
if he
sorry,
doesn't-
sorry.
let's say if y'all, because y'all are looking pretty mid this season. So if y'all flop this season, then would you say he's not the best player in the world? Is that how? Is that how you would like? Is that how like you like?
No.
Label players like. based
Well,
on-
if Arsenal if Arsenal win it, I ain't saying Declan Rice or something. So are you going to be saying
Yeah, no-
Declan Rice is best in the world or what?
Yeah, no. Phil. Let's say we lose versus Barca in the Champions League semifinal, okay, or quarterfinal, a bit earlier.
Mhm.
It all depends on what Dembouz does when we lose, because that's an
Okay.
important thing for me. You might lose, but it depends on what you do. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo, when they lost to Bayern in 12-13, he won the Ballon d'Or that year. That was a game they lost. He was cooking in both of those knockout stages. But then if you talk about Mbappe, for example, Madrid got knocked out and he was completely ass. So it's not about how far you go, it's about what you do in those big games, even when you lose. It's like Messi's stinker against Chelsea in, was it 10-11? Like he was so ass. And if Dembele ever does that in a big game, that will obviously impact how I see him as a player.
True. Fair enough.
But no, I've always been honest about Dembele, Phil. Like when he was bad, I was criticizing him and I wasn't putting him in these conversations. But what Dembele has done since the beginning of 2025 is, especially in big games, like his big game resume speak for itself. In every final, he's basically had the GA. He didn't have a GA in the Flamengo final. He had the GA in the UEFA Super Cup final, and he was amazing in that game. GA, a very great game versus Marseille in the Trophée des Champions final. Very great in the Champions League final. Very great in the Club World Cup semi versus Madrid. He did drop a massive stinker versus Chelsea, Phil, including missing a huge big chance right in the beginning of the second half, which potentially could maybe have made PSG either get a comeback or, make the defeat look worse. That's something I was massively critical of him, even though the entire team obviously was shit. But that's something we can put as a negative on his resume. Plus, he came back fucking from injury as well. So that's a little bit of an excuse to him. But I just would want you to be honest. And I understand, Phil. It's like the thing is, Phil, if Mbappe was actually cooking, even though I hate him, I would hear and sit and be honest. Yeah, I'm not. Mbappe is actually the best in the world. But I haven't said that, Phil, because he hasn't cooked in big games. He's been cooking against Girona and Osasuna. You can do that, Phil. I can do that. So, yeah, I just think Mbappe is massively overrated. He gets hyped for the bare minimum, and he gets defended for dropping massive stinkers in big games like it's nothing. Like, even in the both El Clásicos, I know he was injured, but like Vinny, I think Vinicius Jr. is probably a better big game player than Mbappe. Rafinha is a better big game player than Mbappe. Yamal is a better big game player than Mbappe. Like, Mbappe is so bad in big games.
No. Mbappe's been bad for 3 years, but it'll be 3 years running if he stinks it up in this incoming knockout.
Yeah, and even the last Euros, he was so bad. Mbappe usually fugaces it in international tournaments, but he was so bad at that Euros.
Lamine has been terrible in big games this season.
This season, yeah. But I thought he was good in El Clásico. The recent Super Clásico.
I disagree. I thought he was
cooking
good.
Carreras, created a huge chance for Rafinha right before he scored his goal. Could have scored a goal. I loved his movement. Phil, you remember that chance? Yeah, that went straight to Courtois. I love
the Koundé cross.
Yeah, I like that movement a lot, and that's why I've said Yamal needs to do more often. Don't fucking spam the Robin chart every single time. You're not him, man. Take it easy. Move into the box, find good areas. It's like the tap, and maybe he scored recently in the Copa del Rey as well.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, Lamine really be showing his age when I watch him. That's why I just laugh at the best player in the world remarks from Barca.
Yeah, from Yamal's sense, it's completely normal, but it just people pushed him way too early, Toast.
But you know what, bro? I'm actually starting, like you, I'm actually starting to take to him more. I'm only hating on him right now because, Phil is in the is in our presence. But honestly, I'm taking more to Lamine because, like you said, he's showing a lot more humility.
100%. Like, he's become way more humble. Before the El Clásico, I think he still did something on Instagram. I think he archived all of his previous photos, but he didn't do any of that gay shit. And even in the recent game, I remember he missed a pass for Leva, scored obviously the tap in, and then was just saying, like, his celebration was saying sorry to Leva, that my pass was not good enough. So it's clear that Yamal has become way more humble than he was last season, which I think is a very great thing for his career. Yamal's issue at the moment is it's clear that he suffers from the pubalgia stuff. Like, he's not as explosive and energetic as he was last season. So hopefully for him, like, he can recover and, I don't know, start playing with it more naturally. But no, I begin to hate Yamal less and even like him to an extent as well, which is a very good thing. The only one now is the Madrid boys. It's Mbappe and Jude, those two. Especially fucking Jude, man.
I know what Mo is his plan is. I know what your plan is.
What's my plan?
You're gonna start to like him a bit more, and then next summer.
Oh, PSG.
Those videos. Lamine to PSG. I know you, Mo. I know you.
I mean, Phil, it was always gonna happen. I mean, it's inevitable. If you are a superstar at Barca, a superstar attacker at Barca, Phil, the next step in your evolution is go to PSG. Neymar, Messi, Dembele, Xavi Simons. Like, how many times does it have to happen until we accept that's the reality?
But like,
even Rafinha, I would take Rafinha at PSG. Rafinha would cook at PSG. I would take him in a heartbeat, man. I like Rafinha.
You really, you disrespecting our players, man.
How am I No, it's not that. Like, if we got Rafinha, yeah, I'll probably just play Kvara on the right, Rafinha on the left, then Booz up front. Maybe do as a cam. I mean, it's clear Barcola.
You have to bench Kvara, bro. You don't move him. You bench him, bro.
No, Kvara is a top player, especially in the Champions League.
Bro.
No, but I agree with you, Phil. This season he hasn't been good enough. But the thing with Kvara, Phil, I just know when those big UCL games come. Do you know what he reminds me of, Phil? In basketball. What do they say about the playoffs? Everything becomes tight. The time moves slower. that is Kvara's peach. He loves those big games when everything becomes tight and narrow. He loves to cook timber in those moments. And so much pressure and everything.
I
But when the
mean,
game's more open and a league end game and so on, it's just not his thing. I don't
I
watch
don't
enough basketball to give a great example, but think about someone, Phil, who is maybe not the best player in the season, but in the postseason he peaks.
see. I
Jimmy
see your
Butler.
point, but my issue with your point is that like this has to do with like, even the ability too. I feel like you use a small sample size to define a player. I know Kavara was great in the big games last campaign, but I don't think it was a big enough sample size to be saying that he's a big game player.
Okay,
You know
that
what I mean?
okay, that is somewhat fair. Like this season, Atalanta, he was absolutely superb. He was good in the Leverkusen game, but I remember in the Bayern game, I didn't like him. Even the Bilbao game, he could have been better. So yeah, he should improve consistently on that. But I think Kvara, even before he signed for us, I had that feeling about him because of when he went to Napoli. Imagine going from the Russian or Georgian league to Napoli, MVP, Serie A MVP, are winning Napoli their first league title in like 50 years. I know it's a little bit in the past now, and I agree with you, Phil. I should maybe put it to the side until Khvicha shows it again in the Champions League knockout stage. But I mean, we're closing in. We'll see what he does. But I remember Timber. Like I rate Timber defensively massively, but what Khvicha did to Timber, he destroyed him. I've never seen Timber get ruined like that. Probably should have gotten a pen, cooked him in both legs. And I remember Vinny was absolutely garbage versus Timber. Like he was in Timber's pockets in both games.
Vinny? Oh yeah, when they played Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, it was horrendous. We talked about this clip before. I just want to show it. It's Lucha today. He was furious.
About
He
what?
was furious. I think in general about the game, but it was mostly at Kvara, I think, for a pressing thing. Like he was impressed
Kvara
with
and
them.
Due.
Look at him, man. It was,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
Kvara got taken off in the 60th minute.
Man, he's too much, bro. Don't do that, man.
No, I was with him, Phil. You should have seen the game, man. We were disgusted.
Yeah, I watched it too. I was hate watching, man. And
How did you feel when that first
Yeah.
Dembouz goal can't win it? How was you?
We're like, oh, he's so fugazi, man. Post and obviously them boys.
No, I was like, man, nice finish. That's crazy finish.
You know what he
And
was doing
second one?
in the meantime between both goals. In the meantime between both goals, Phil was like telling me, "Oh man, he's so boring, man. Dembele's just so boring. He's so shit. He's so boring. He's so boring to watch. He's such a bum."
A second goal, Phil. What was your reaction?
I was just quiet, man. Great finish.
Weren't you even like, oh my?
No, I was just pretty hot because like
Lovely.
majority of your goals, I have noticed because I even hate watching
Counter pressing.
Yeah, man, just teams giving away the ball, bro. Like Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's our best playmaker this season. This
Yeah,
is why we need. This is why I say, as a team, our identity is our wide play, man. And for total impact, I just feel like our fullbacks are more impactful than our wingers. Like Hakimi,
Yeah.
Nuno, what they bring is just more than what Kvara Due bring. And Kvara Due are very good, world class.
But I think it's low key
But
easier for them though because
Hakimi
they're
and Nuno
making
is the
run
best
too
fullback
deep.
duo. Yeah, like, but they're still playing with pressure though. They're facing like the.
No, but you look a
most
lot like you
pressure.
look at that the Villa goal. I think it was like Hakimi or Nuno who scored against Villa at Villa last year. That's an example of the way that sort of freedom that gives
In
them.
that though, but that
Yeah.
place that in that action, I think Fabian took Nuno's spot. Nuno was in the center forward position on that.
Yeah.
attack. But yeah, man,
Because
that's
no one's
when we
marking
play our
them. No
best
one's gonna
football
mark the
though.
left back, are they? Yeah.
That's when we look our best, man. When we have the fullbacks, and then Dembouz is just he's that creator in the middle. But those are for me. Those are the three most important players for the system: Dembele, Hakimi, Nuno, and then Vitinha is obviously like the most important player in midfield. But It's really what we do in those wide areas, man, in possession.
I have a question for you guys. Like, what happened to your midfield? I know Neves is injured, but like, I feel like your midfield is not as creative as before. Y'all not controlling games anymore. Like, people are just blitzing through your midfields. Like today,
Yeah.
Lille, like they were majority of the game they were better, bro. No, I mean y'all didn't create anything. Like
No,
we did not
no,
create
you're right,
anything,
Phil.
but neither did Lille.
We created 0.6
No,
xg. No, but
Lille
Lille
created-
didn't do anything, Phil, apart from in the beginning when they hit the crossbar and then the Ethan Mbappe chance. Both of us barely did anything. The game was strictly won by Dembouz. We had 0.6 xg, Phil, before Barcola scored that last high
Jeez.
xg goal. Like, it was disgusting. Oh, Dembouz has 6 GA in his last 5 games for PSG. And Phil, I can't wait for people to use the same thing again.
What?
Like, oh, he didn't do anything from August. Where was the boost from August to December? We don't care about stat padding, man. We're here for the big games, man. We're here to win trophies.
That Kawhi
The
shit,
boost
man.
gave Mbappe, Haaland, Kane a head start, right? We enjoyed the Mbappe Ballon d'Or prop and everything. But now it's back to Dembouz, Rafinha, Phil. It's back to Dembouz, Rafinha, the actual 2 best players or 2 best attackers.
But Dembele's playing a risky game because let's say if he doesn't perform in those big games, then his whole season becomes mids because the first half he was mids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he did it. At least last season, maybe you could say he did it on purpose. This season, he was just injured. Like, there was nothing he could do.
True.
Yo, I gotta do. Yeah, good night, boys.
Yo, DJ, pleasure as always, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Take care, DJ.
Love.
Sleep well, man.
Bye-bye.
Here, bro.
And SSB said weak foot chip. No, the Dembele doesn't have a weak foot. Dembele doesn't have a weak foot. What the most what was the word? It was an ambidextrous player,
Ambipedal.
maybe ever.
Mm,
Could potentially
Yeah,
be
him. Between him and Cazorla. I would give it to Dembouz.
Yeah, because I remember a clip. He was supposed to take a corner, like an
Dembouz-
inward swinger, and then they told him like outside, and then he just changed
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Dembouz, Cazorla, Cherki. Dembouz,
Yeah,
Cazorla,
Cherki.
Cherki.
Who's from Barca, Phil? Do you know anyone that was that at Barca apart from Dembouz? Was
not really.
Iniesta was probably ambidextrous.
He was mostly like passing with his left foot. He was like a lefty, right? Wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Yes, it was. You're talking about like 2 like they have no weak foot, right? Type of thing, right? And like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Because the Dembouz stuff, Phil, it all started off when they told him, "Wait, are you right-footed?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Why did you take the penalty with your left foot?" And he's like, "Because I'm left-footed." Like he himself doesn't know where he is. One thing, Phil, we discussed in the stream before, with you being a Barca fan, it would be great to share your thoughts, is Droninho coming to Paris Saint-Germain for 6 million. First, how does it feel as a Barca fan? Like, did you want to keep him? From the reports I read, Barca wanted to keep him, Flick wanted to keep him. It was his decision to leave because he wanted more playing time.
Man, welcome, man. This genius.
I mean, I didn't really like it's not that like yes, I would have wanted to like keep him, but the thing is
You're going away from your soul, Phil. You're going away from your soul, which is 4-3-3, and you're playing this gay ass 4-2-3-1. For granted, you're scoring goals. Your attack is scoring goals, so it's working. But this
Okay,
is a 4-3-3 player. This Dro guy is a 4-3-3 player, and he's coming.
Yeah, but Tusen,
No,
I
he's
still think
not.
You guys are gonna regret it.
Yeah, but I still
You're
think
gonna regret
potentially
that.
he could be
Still
playing
can't
maybe the 10 at Barca. The only issue is Barca are stacked there. They got both Fermin and Olmo. We've seen even Rafinha play in that position. So I think Barca are just massively stacked. I honestly don't understand really why he would come to us, because we're also a bit stacked in the midfield and we're looking to make a big midfield signing in the summer. But
probably
well,
Nah, if he comes in and he's teaching, nah, bro.
This is
Yeah,
where
we're
your
playing guys like Njantu in midfield, bro. It's dark. We need him, bro.
But
Like we need
personally,
Jerome.
bro, like it was a great, probably a good signing for you guys. But I don't know. He's not like a generational talent to me,
He doesn't need to be generational.
or not generational, or like a world class talent.
Oh, world class. Oh, you don't think he can be world class level?
I don't know, bro. He just seems basic.
You think he's like
techie player?
That's what I like. I made like a parallel like with like Dennis Suarez with Lucho at Barca. I hope he's not like he doesn't turn out to be like that, where he's just like some obsession from Lucho.
Yeah.
And Phil, there's one report I read that before. I'm gonna breaking. When Hansi Flick found out Drogba was leaving, he told his entourage this was the biggest disappointment of his life in his football management.
Oh really?
Oh man, yo, y'all let go of a genius. Y'all let go of it. Y'all letting go of a genius.
Man.
I like that he's tall as well. He got that Buerdi Fabian build.
Mm-hmm.
And I like his tie as well. Like we have probably the most multicultural team in the world.
Is there any YouTube drill? Or like
the only issue, most of them will be preseason and youth because he played like I think 150 minutes this season. And that's why he left, obviously.
Are there any match comps? Any match comps from this season?
We played one group stage game. I think it was against Olympiacos.
Yeah, Olympiacos. He started. Yeah, he got Fugazi assist as well. Draw versus maybe okay. Let me find the Olympiacos game. Oh, I found it. Yo, Barca fans making comps for us, man. Yeah, this is why I love the Barca fans, man. But 6 million is very cheap.
Yeah. Cheap. It's nothing.
Why does he have a six? Oh yeah, I forgot. In La Liga, you need to put release clause on every player. Why haven't you guys removed that rule, man? Because like in Ligue 1, Phil, we're so fortunate. It's illegal to have release clauses. So otherwise, Mbappe would have had multiple release clauses at PSG.
But man, Dro likes to play those little passes around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where he's like, you know, he has his back to his defender, but he sees the forward option. He'll just play with his left foot around the corner, or if he's in the opposite end of the field, he'll play with his right foot around the corner. Like techie player, man. Techie combination player. That's just what we need, man.
Yeah, he is techie, but he's very, very lightweight though. Very lightweight.
Oh, that ain't no problem.
It is a problem, especially and
well, we're a high, this is a
league, bro.
We're a finesse team, bro. We're a high finesse team. Very skilled, you know. I think we're the most technical. Would you say we're the most technical team in Europe?
No, right?
Yeah, obviously.
This season, you wait, what?
Yeah, I think we're
just generally.
What I would do
not
is
even
I would start from the opposite. So I would look at our best starting 11, who's not the most technical. I have Hakimi, I have Marquinhos. That's it. Like even our keeper now is technical in Chevalier. Our midfield is easily the most technical midfield in the world. Yeah, Patri's not the most, but Nuno Mendes, Due, Khvicha, Dembus.
No, Khvicha is not technical, bro. No.
Khvicha is not technical. What are you saying?
Dribble.
Khvicha's issue, Phil, I would say, is he lacks PMP. Like he's not the quickest. Sometimes maybe not.
It's not even that he lacks PSP, bro. He just lacks decisiveness in what he wants to do.
He can't dribble, Tosin. Just admit it, bro.
No, he can dribble.
Khvicha can't dribble.
You don't think so, Mo?
No, Khvicha is. I mean, I think in Ligue 1 he struggles massively when it comes to dribbling because, I don't know. As Tosin said, maybe he's a little bit indecisive in Ligue 1, but in the UCL, what he was doing, man.
Okay, now I think he
the best comparison to him in basketball is Doncic. Like he plays at his own pace. He
gets the ball. Oh my God! Respect
the ball, and then he just gets to his spot.
Yeah, let's actually respect Luka. Yeah.
Thank you, Tosin. Come on, bro. This guy.
Wait. I remember there was a Khvicha Champions League knockout stages comp. I'll find it here.
No, he cooked. He cooked last season, no doubt. Like Khvicha should be like he should be like, this is the best left winger in the world, no doubts. But
Is this a final comp or the whole tournament?
The whole knockout. He only played knockout stages.
Oh yeah.
Icon. Okay, starting our. Like when he just closes it, and Phil, how was this? Phil, no, I know not here, but how was this goal scored, Phil? Because Rice
the double team.
was scared that Timber was gonna fucking get completely ruined. Look at this. Timber is on him, and then Rice needs to double team, and then, as they say, the rest is history. But he didn't hit them. That wasn't even a good goal. Dembele didn't even hit it well, man. Yeah, post in. Yeah, such a fugazi player. Man.
I've seen no dribbles.
Hello,
Jinx
of the year.
Kvara has our most dribble games, though. That's the thing. You say no dribbles, but he has our most dribbles on the team this season, statistically as well. He had like the 6 dribble game against the Atalanta, 6 against Stade Rennais in the 5-0.
Saliba. Fuck this Arsenal team, man. We gotta ruin them again, I guess. You remember his dribble versus Liverpool? That's gonna come. Oh, look! Oh my days! He can't dribble.
Yeah, that's the 1v3.
This is 3 players, Phil.
He went 1v3. He was filming.
Oh my!
That's quality. Yo, you know what Dembouz should have low-key done?
Continue the run.
Continue the run. He could have. Yeah, I think Dembouz could have had it. I remember watching that live and saying, "Yo, if Dembouz just keeps running, if he ran more aggressively, he probably could have had a tap in."
Oh my days!
Oh, yo, Kavicha carried in that second leg against Arsenal.
Kavicha. Oh my god.
Oh my, yo, honestly, man, they took that moment from him.
Like Phil, the only left winger better in the world than Kvara is Rafinha. For me, that's Kvara's biggest issue. Oh, it's all about the big games, man. I live for them, man. Kavicha. Like Phil, do you think
he can dribbler in football today?
Lamine, Doku, Vinicius. Who else?
Oh my god, look at here, Phil. Again, like 3 players here. Look at this. Bop. Like just no one like him, man.
Shirky. Who else?
Man, look at you mentioning players you don't even rate. Like
I don't know, but they're still dribblers.
That's crazy.
Our team's but obviously better. Kavicha has scored a goal in the UCL final as well. He deserves even more respect. I know he was the 4th. Oh, dude, Kavicha.
He missed that chance.
Because a lot of people they feel like I'm too nice on Kavicha compared to Barcola, but this is what Kavicha did for us. Like this is what Kavicha did, and I don't care about Ligue to that extent, man.
Yeah, Barcola is another dribbler that I forgot to mention.
Yeah, he's not a dribbler anymore. You want to see his stats?
Damn, really?
No, it's sad, man. Because I totally remember. I remember it in what was it? His first season at PSG. I said this is one of the best dribblers in the world, and let's take a look what happened to him. So defensive possession, I think possession. Yeah, take-ons, Phil. Look at that. So where is it? First season at PSG, 48.9, and he was attempting 6.18 per game. That's really good. Nearly 50% on 6. But look at this season has improved.
That's Vinny number.
But last season, Phil, 24.8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't that prove he's not a great dribbler?
No, this is Barcola.
Oh fuck! I thought this was cover up.
Nah, you wanted it to back about it. You wanted it. Wait, let me check it out.
Damn, Barcola is
Yeah.
cooked, bro.
Yeah, he's low key like a bad player. That's why we need the 100 million.
Wait, so you want to sell him, Tolson?
I love him, but man, like if we can get another genius, fuck it.
Like who?
Okay, Phil, here's Khvicha. In both
know,
seasons
I
at
don't know.
PSG, 47.2, 47.6 on 5 to 5.5 attempted per game.
Ooh, he was playing at a look at that percentage at Napoli though.
What was it?
Oh, in his last season, 26.4.
He did not
Jeez.
give a fuck.
And this was even his MVP campaign, only 37.7. So actually, maybe we're underrating his dribbling. Like, who would you want to see, Finn?
No, but the thing is, you have to be careful with those stats because at PSG, he didn't take that many attempts. That's why his percentage was that high. Compared to Napoli, he took
Okay,
way
but-
more
but
attempts.
Let's
But
take
that's
a
the
look.
thing though. He's the best kind of winger.
Yeah,
you
that's
want
true.
for a
So at Napoli,
possession-based
he was
system.
more at 7, but he's still 5.5. Finn. That's still like attempting
Yeah.
a good amount of dribbles.
Okay.
It's just that obviously, as you said, at PSG, he has to share the ball with others. What other player would you guys? We can take a look at Rafinha.
Nah, he's not a good dribbler. Even like
I don't-
admit.
I don't know. Maybe we have a bad idea of who Rafinha truly is.
No, but Rafinha is very low volume. Very low volume.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, take on. So
Which
last
is
season,
good. Yeah.
50.5%, very good. This season very low, but he's barely played that much and he's been injured and all of that. So he's had 50 throughout his career, but if you look at attempted, yeah, he's more 3.2.
Yeah.
Low volume.
And then in the
Which-
Premier League, he was attempting more.
Which is
Yeah,
good.
because the prem is space galore.
Now he excels at running in behind and
Yeah,
That
he's
low
basically
driven
become
shot,
he's
that-
basically
he
become what
loves that shot.
everybody thought Mbappe would become.
oh yeah, true.
Like Rafinha now has a signature finish, man. Like
What?
Yeah, that
what
bottom
is it?
right from the left.
yeah, that bottom right shot from the left. Yeah.
Okay, this is Mbappe. So this season is actually because you see, so Mbappe basically from 22, all of these were a little bit stinky by his standard. Now he's back to 52 on 5.63 attempted, which is really good. Anyone you guys want to take a look at? Let's do it.
No, fuck him, man.
Because the biggest thing with him is the attempted. Like
Yeah,
he attempts
attempts
so
a lot.
many.
Yeah.
It's like 9. He attempts like 9 per 9.
Oh my, 11.6 this season.
Yeah, see,
Jeez.
but it's empty calories, man. You know it, Phil. You know it.
50%. That's crazy. Man.
He is the best dribbler, though.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of empty. He has a lot of empty calorie dribbles.
I want to take a look at this too.
Nah, Salah's is disgusting this season. I'm sure of it.
I want to see his
For
entire
this season?
career.
I know, but for this season, I know it's disgusting.
So he barely attempts, and he has disgusting numbers, man. 27.3 this season. He attempts not that many, and he still doesn't have that high of a success rate.
I have one. Let's check the best player in the world.
Then Boots.
Usman
False nine?
Dembele. I know
Nice.
Tosin is scared to see it.
All right, we'll take it season by
Nah,
season.
we've never been sub 40%. We've never been sub 40%.
Okay, so they started counting from his first season in Barca. 6.6 attempted, 58%. Then 6 attempted against 61. Then he wasn't the best in 1920. Oh my days. 5 attempted, 63%. 5.7 attempted, 65% at FC Barcelona.
Mm-mm.
Then his last season, he attempted even more, but obviously the percentage went down. And then we come to this season. So Wow. So you can see in his PSG season, he attempted 8 when he was more of a winger. Then false 9, he attempts less, but still a very good conversion. Just
What you saying now, Phil?
but look at peak Dumboos. Look at peak Dumboos.
What's
5.7 attempted at Barca with
You
65.
remember
Which
that
is-
20? You remember that 21-22 season where he took you guys from 9th to 2nd? You Barca fans like to throw that away from the history books.
fair enough. But the thing is, you can't always like look at the percentage because like obviously when you attempt way less, your percentage is going to be higher. So like look at Dembele when he attempted 8 in 2024 season. Look at his percentage then. It's only 46, you know? So like
But his playmaking in 23-24, if you compare his playmaking stats in 23-24 to Lamin's right now, it blows it out of the water.
does it?
Like Dembele's volume that season is crazy. I'm not kidding. Like goal creating actions, he was number 1 in Europe. I think he was number 1 next to Kevin De Bruyne. Shot creating actions per 90, number 1. Like he was just number 1 in like pretty much
But
all
I'm
of
pretty
those
sure Lamine
playmaking
is
numbers.
number 1.
Progressive carries, number 1.
Lamine is number
passes,
1 right now
number
too.
1. Yeah,
Lamine-
Lamine is probably number 1 now for all the wingers in the game right now. Yeah, he's probably the guy. He's still mids though. Like Lamine doesn't pass the eye test, ironically enough. When I watch Dembele, I see a guy who's like really like perfected his craft. Like he's at the peak of his technical expression. Eden Hazard at his peak. Yeah, that's one we should look at. But actually a funny stat with Hazard.
What?
You know all of his World Cup dribbles?
Yeah.
They did like revised dribbling. They changed the dribbling standards, right? Based on how they judge dribbles. And in their revised dribbling standard, Hazard's dribbling numbers dropped by like 60%. His World Cup numbers, like the 2018, because a lot of Hazard's dribbles they're not vertical dribbles, essentially.
Yeah.
That's why Hazard, he gets like his success rate is like 80%. I bet if we look at it when it comes back, if we go to Hazard's success rate, I'm sure we're gonna see it in like the 70s, the 80s. But Hazard was still the best player in England for multiple years. But yeah, like Hazard's style was a little bit more indirect than like a Neymar. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it means ultimately. Do you honestly wish you could bend Rafinha in a way? For like just a standard right-footed left winger that was a baller?
No, I'm good.
Mm.
Whoever Rafinha offers, man, you can't replace it, bro. Plus, we have enough techie dribblers like Lamine, Olmo, Pedri.
Wait, why are we doing this and Rafinha is not born? Rafinha is a born. I remember the recent Clasico, like he's making some passes, some reads.
Yeah, he's very good link-up play. I really like his link-up play in tight spaces, man.
Yeah, like Rafinha is a baller, man. Just because he can't do it fucking roulette doesn't mean he's a baller.
Like, I feel like you only need one elite dribbler in a trio. You know what I mean? You don't need two.
Okay, this is
I
Hazard.
get it.
And
I hear you.
listen, you are correct because I remember I've checked it. Yeah. Look at that, 17-18 Chelsea, 82.5%.
Jesus.
Then 67%. Wait, how many attempted? Yeah, 7.43, 82%. I think that's the best dribbling season on FBRF ever. When you look at volume and so on. But then, Phil, I remember you said before, look at Dembele attempted 8.6 at Barca with only 46%. That's very
Yeah.
similar numbers to Yamal. Yamal is attempting, at least last season, attempted around 9 and has 50%. Like 46 and 50, both are really great numbers if you're attempting 8 and above.
Yeah, that was my point. Like, because like his percentage looks higher than Lamine's, but my point was that he attempted way less. You know.
Yeah, not way less. 8.6. Like Yamal this season is doing obviously more. And this is
A lot,
Neymar.
yeah.
It's unfortunate we can't see previous seasons, but look at Neymar at PSG 17, 18. Attempted 10.7 per game with 67% possession.
Yeah, that's insane.
And even here, 60%, 60%, 56%. Look at the volume he's doing it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably Lamine's next like level to get on. Like
More
being
successful.
more effective. Yes, because sometimes
Like
dribbles-
just like, but that's the thing. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's Neymar physically. I just don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know, man.
And this is
Like,
Messi.
can he absorb contact like Neymar? Neymar loves contact.
Messi has never been below 50% in his entire career.
You know the difference between
he
like
wasn't even better. This was peak Messi as well. Unfortunately, we can't see.
you know the difference between like a Dembele dribbling and like all the others, like your Neymars, your Messis. Like Dembele doesn't want to be touched. All those other dribblers, like they'll dribble. Like even Due, like he loves the contact. Dembele don't want to be touched. Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, Dembele is so like elegant.
It's different.
He just wants to put the ball between your legs and then just run with it. But look at Messi's 17 seasons at Bar, or at least these seasons. 7.68 attempted with 66.6%. The best dribbler of all time. And we can't even see these seasons.
No, Pessi's, yeah.
I want to check actually Cristiano. It's obviously unfortunate because the best dribbling Cristiano was the younger version. But let's see how actually cooked he was.
Mm-mm.
Cristiano. Okay, a high percentage, but very low amount. So basically Rafinha.
Yep. Wait, once he had 100%? Was that?
Yeah, but this was the season he went to United. So I think he played one game, one or
yeah, 1 or 2 games or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it looks
yeah. What?
One game.
It's
yeah,
a one
see.
dribble.
One
dribble. One.
No, when you look deep into like the Ronaldo, like for example, you know Ronaldo has like the most assists from a forward in Champions League history. You look deep into those assists, like it's like, yeah, you're not a playmaker.
Yeah, yeah. You were talking about playmaking before. We could check. So, do you want me to look at shot creating actions?
For what?
Because I remember before you said like Dembele's.
Oh, in 23, 24, yeah,
23,
24, like those per night, like what he was doing.
Well, this season.
Oh, this season
he's his best season
he's even
ever.
better. He's even better. Damn. 7.8. Damn, he's even higher.
I don't know if Dembele will have as good of a season last season. They're right. He's better.
Wait, what are you looking at?
So this is shot creating actions per night. And we thought this was peak Dembele's his first season at PSG, but this season he's actually doing even better. If we check
and even goal creating actions per 90, it's
Neymar shot creating. Oof, look at Neymar. 2 seasons with 8. 8.87, 8.85.
Damn. 2021 and 17-18. Okay.
Let's check Messi.
But see, 2020, 2021, that's because he was playing with Mbappe, man. That's why it's padded up like that, man. Just Mbappe tax.
Yeah, imagine if Dembele had a good Barcola and more runners in his team. Messi,
that's why I want Mbappe, bro. That's
like Dembele is nearly there. Peak Messi shot creating actions at least since 17-18.
Okay, look at goal creating action. Let's look at goal creating actions.
I think I don't like goal creating actions because it depends more on like with teammates. It's
No,
like
but
assist bearing.
Dembele is
It's
better even this season than 23,
okay. So
20.
Messi had okay. No, we don't count into Miami. So 1.29 is the best since 17-18 for Messi. You said that Neymar. Oof,
Whew, 1.7.
1.71.
And then 1.5 in 18-19. Those
1.7.
first 2 seasons. Those first 3 seasons. See these first 3 seasons of Neymar? That was really his peak. After that, like he was more of like a tribute.
Can I see
He's like a tribute average.
La means? I want to see his numbers.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Just
see.
gonna
his.
check Dembo's goal here. 1.33 this season.
Oh shit. Okay. Then who's on smoke?
Okay, it's this. I'm going back now, so Yamal will come up soon. For Penaldo.
0.0. He's
The
not
only one
playing
is
that.
high is this one where he played one game. Let's see again. No, we've seen. Let's see. Neymar lives. What's his name? There. 6.93 this season, and 0.93 in goal creating actions per 90. Well, you see the improvement from 4.41 to 5.92 to 6.93.
He not on. Lamine just getting better, but yeah, he's just not. He basically premium Mahrez, like someone said in the comments.
Wait, I want to see Rafinha though. Wait, let me see Mbubis. Where's Mbubis? So this season best 6.59. He had 1.19
No,
and 21-22. Most goal, and then here most shot creating action. La Liga defenders, man. But I want to see Rafa, man. I think Rafa will have crazy numbers, man. Actually, no, 5.17.
yeah, like Rafinha is mids, man. Ooh, but 1.56 at Stade Rennais. He had a really good
Yeah.
season. 2020.
No, only 4.59. Because you see,
Okay,
he
okay.
left the leads.
Okay. Yeah, he padded.
That's basically all the grip or Cherkiano.
Okay,
check
now
both
see,
of it.
Cherky's serious. Cherky gonna be serious.
Okay, first thing we got to look at is dribbles because we missed out on him when we were talking about it. Ooh, so this is his peak. Oh my days! Look at 1920. Wait, how many games did you play? Okay, only 1.6.
Yeah.
7.57%. And even here, he attempted very few at Leon last season. Only 4.27. This season, he can't hack the Premier League defenders yet. It's still a good number, but it's a drop
better.
off from picture.
You definitely expect better.
And then his playmaking, 6.44, 6.21 already, 1.29 goal creating actions per 90. That's massive.
That's insane. Cherky doing his thing, man.
Anyone we've missed out on? Maybe Olise. He's a very good playmaker.
Oh yeah, Olise is gonna be crazy. I'm sure his is gonna be crazy.
Is he a dribbler? So he attempts over 5. This season, he hasn't been the best dribbler. Usually, it's 5.8 attempted, 48%. That's very good. And his playmaking.
No, the shot creating action is gonna be crazy.
7.25 and 1.29 goal creating actions.
Yeah, he's serious.
For me, the only thing with Olise Tosin is once again the big games. Like the
Big
two
games.
biggest games he's played this season against PSG, where Bayern cooked as a team. He was ass. And then against Arsenal, I didn't watch it, but I heard he dropped a stinker in that game.
Did you think he was ass against Chelsea for real?
Chelsea.
Yeah, when Bayern played Chelsea.
No, I didn't watch Chelsea.
Okay.
No, I said Arsenal and PSG.
Yeah, against us, he was mids because he's played Arsenal, PSG, and Chelsea. Those are 3 big games, right?
Yeah.
And you could say some people he's 0 for 3.
True. This is Dorku. He attempts a lot. 12 last season. 53%. Like he's high volume and very high percentage as well. Even previous seasons at then attempts 10 with 69.2%. Like those are insane numbers. Wasn't the Busautas bigger? No, a lot of people used to have that debate. When Mbappe was at Monaco and Dembele was at Dortmund. Mbappe went to PSG, Dembele went to Barca. So, no, that debate was there.
For me, they're the 2 best players in the world. I just think Dembele.
Stop this Mbappe hype, man.
I just think Dembele is better.
No,
I think Dembele is better. I think Dembele.
No, but Cherki's
I
better
just
than
think-
Mbappe. Rafinha is better than Mbappe. Yamal is better than
No,
Mbappe.
Rafinha is not better. Yamal's not better than Mbappe.
Like I know you
But
like Mbappe, but he's not that good though. He doesn't have that sauce, Tosin.
But it's just known in the French camp, like Cherki said it, like
Mbappe
24.
don't lose.
He said, "Yeah, Mbappe and Dembele are the 2 best players in the world. I'm here to serve them." Marcus Thuram, I love Yamal, but Mbappe and Dembele are the 2 best in the world. Like it's just known in the camp. They really are the 2 best in the world, if we're being
I don't know. It feels like Mbappe's living off moments. He's never had a peak like Dembele.
I just think Dembele is better ultimately because he just makes his teammates better, and
No, but he's just more complete.
high level. Yeah, and he's just high level technically.
He's a much better playmaker, much better passer, more versatile. Like the
He-
only thing that
He's just,
Mbappe
he's
used
just
to
a
have,
true number 10. He's just a true number 10. Mbappe is not a true number 10. That's the issue. Like Mbappe is not a true number 10, and because sometimes he wants to drop deep just to touch the ball for the sake of it, that's what rubs people the wrong way. The reason why he just drops deep is because he just wants to feel connected to the game in some way.
I don't know,
But-
man. Let me show you one video, Tosin.
But yeah, like ultimately Mbappe is
I think Mbappe doesn't
he's just
know.
a forward.
He
He's
doesn't
just a
like
forward.
what he is, Tosin. Mbappe
He's just
himself
a-
knows the best players of all time are number 10s. And I think he's massively insecure that he's not number 10. That's why he was so jealous about Neymar. Because Neymar was a 10. And Mbappe just couldn't do that. And there was one clip, because I recently quoted it on Twitter here, if I could find that. This one. So I quoted it with this quote from Patrice Evra saying, when I spoke with him, I said, "You're not Neymar. Stop playing like Neymar. Start playing like Mbappe." And this is the clip, Tosin. This is what I mean with Mbappe just being a fucking donkey. Man. So here, Madrid win the ball from a counter attack. This is Mbappe, Tosin. Okay, you tell me what should Mbappe be doing?
making a run.
Okay, look what Mbappe does.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like there is the space.
Yeah. There's the space, and then he just
And then he's with his hands, like, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. And that was clear at PSG. That's why he posted the pivot gang stuff. So he saw Messi and Neymar playing as a 10, and he was like, yo, I'm part of that too, man. I'm not a striker. No, Mbappe, you are a final third merchant. Nothing wrong with accepting them. He doesn't want to play to his strengths. Mbappe could be much better if he wanted to. He just doesn't want to. We didn't do this, Tosin, and I think we just need to do, and we can do it massively quickly, Tosin. It's the player ratings.
Oh yeah.
And Phil, you can even help us out because you watched the game as well. I mean,
yeah.
we don't need any poll and nothing. Lucho, good lineup. Barcola substitute got a goal. He also did the Zabarni thing, Mayuno,
Yeah, he switched to back 3 in the second half.
and we played a little bit better in the second half. I'll give him like a 7.5. We won 3-0, kept a clean sheet. Put
Yeah.
up correct lineup, made correct substitutions. Hakimi, soon back, man. What is Zaire Emre? I mean, he just continues, Tosin. I'm thinking 7.5.
Yeah, quality game.
Look at the consistency, man. Mr. Consistent. Man, he's truly back, Tosin. But there's even another level. Obviously, when he plays in the midfield.
Yeah, well, that's what we want to see.
Like 4.5. Vicha stinker. Hooked.
I would have given like a 6, but yeah.
No, we got to be harsh on him, man. Like against Paris FC, he was moving good in the actions here. His decision making, everything. Markey, Starchard. 6.
Like a 6, yeah. Getting
Nuno-
cooked by Ethan and behind, man.
Nuno was good.
Yeah, another solid Nuno game,
7.5?
7.5. Yeah,
Vitor, another assist for Vitinha as well.
like
7.5. 8. Let's go
Seven.
with 8. Osman Dembele. 9.
To 9.5, man. That goal.
That goal.
I gotta get, yeah.
Neves was out. Safronov also out. Lucas benched.
Bro, Lucas was good
No,
today.
he
off
came
the
on,
bench.
right?
Yeah, he came on. Lucas was very good off the bench, by the way.
Yeah, I was barely watching the game towards the end, man. I was so disgusted with the performance, man.
Nah, I hear you.
Gonzalo sub.
Bro,
Kang
Kang got to
out.
return, man. Actually, we need Kang back, man. With
Pacho.
Hakimi and Mbaye.
Pacho like 6.5. I didn't like that mistake early on.
Nah, like a 7, 7.5. Like.
Zabarni came on as a sub. Fabian Ruiz.
Like a 7.
I think he's 6.5.
I thought he was good, but okay. I thought he was good today. I thought he was good controlling the
Marco
match.
came on as a sub. We give him a rating. We give him
7.
I know
You
it
can't
was
give
a
him
garbage
6.
goal.
You can't give him a 6.5 or something like for scoring a goal.
Do it with I didn't like doing it today, man, at all. I think like 5. Like some of the crosses he was putting in Tosin to absolutely nobody. He just wanted to get across him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, this has to be the worst out of my Euro games, Tosin. Like he's been on a horrendous stretch. Subbed at halftime. We'll be back. Chevalier, like 7.5. Or should we say 8?
Nah, 7.5. We don't have to go 8.
And Baye, soon back.
Bro, and Mbaye is such a willing runner and a willing passer.
Man, the Boos would love him, man. The
I
Boos would
know.
love the.
We need.
Yeah.
We need Mbaye back there, and Hakimi, obviously.
So look at the rating. Safanov, Neves, Mendes, Warren keeps climbing up. Then Boos now with 7.2. Hakimi. If you look lower down, Tosin, Zabarni, Mbaye, Beraldo, Barcola, Lucas, Kang,
Where's
Chevalier.
Virginia?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so he has the best rating. Vitinha, Neves, Nuno. Wow, Neves that high. Just he hasn't played that much. We don't. Yeah, I mean, what? Tosin, didn't Lucha start? Like, bring on Barcola and buy ahead of Barcola? Nearly looking like he was ahead of him in the pecking order? I mean, he was definitely ahead of Kang in the pecking order.
Yeah, man. Mbaye was just. That's why I really didn't want him to go to AFCON because he was really getting that. He was really getting up to speed, especially that Flamengo cameo at the Club World Cup. Winter to spring Dembu is different animal. Agreed, man. But yeah, Due, man, that's the our biggest issue. We have a log jam at left wing, man. Due, Barcola, Kavara. If they all had their way, they'd be playing on the left. But the thing is, like, Kavara can't afford a streak of bad form playing off of the left because Due might want to come in. Due might want the left. Barcola. The competition is going to be good. Let's see, because ideally they all want the left, to be honest. Why wouldn't you get Reece James for PSG if you want to play Saicedo? Reece can play. Nah, Reece is quality. Reece is up there with Hakimi. They're the two best. They're the two standout players at right back. I'm just saying Saicedo doesn't have the technical level to play in our midfield. That's all I was saying with Saicedo as a right back.
But just with that logjam you talk about, that's why like the do with central stuff needs to start happening more often. And I think that's how we can. And Tosin, we're talking about that right winger. That's Dembouz. Start to do with false nine, Tosin. I like doing the false nine because him and Dembouz can interchange, Tosin. So we can still have Dembouz false nine at the same time. I would like do a false nine, Dembouz right wing. Dembouz can still infiltrate those zones, especially when Hakimi comes back, Tosin, because then the winger goes more narrow. But because Warren is tucking more into the midfield, like Hakimi in Lucha's first season, then the winger is more out wide.
Yeah, like Due would definitely like to be central. I just think Due.
No, false nine. Because I know you mentioned the stuff about playing in midfield is different, but false nine. And he's good from the head of pressing as well.
We'll see, man. We'll see. How you feeling about Sporting on Tuesday? Would you
Said
make any
because today,
changes to the 11?
I told you before, if Neves is fit, we'll play three-man midfield, same attack. If Neves is not fit to start, I would do four attackers. I would not start Mayulu.
Would you start Barcola over Kavara after his goal?
Honestly, I think Lucha could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like he just took off Kavara 60th. Did you see how Kavara was? Kavara was pretty pissed.
Yeah, not Lucho. It's been clear to us, both Kvara and Barcola, he's not being happy with them. Same with us. Like they've just, I don't know. I can see your bubble moving, but I don't hear you. Are you talking now? If you're talking now, I don't hear you. But what I was gonna say is, yeah, it's been clear Kvara and Barcola, they've not been up to standard this season. Yo, Phil, you here? Yo, Tosin is gonna come back, but I just want to say, just I might as well now to the 65 people watching. Thanks so much, guys, for the constant support and love and appreciation. It means a lot. And yeah, I just want to say that, man. Sending love to you guys, man. And message to everyone: just send love to people. You know, a lot of people don't want to show love because you can get hurt, but I think it's a risk that we all should take. Just love each other more. Love your parents more. Love your friends more. Love your coworker more. Love random people more. Love everyone more. You know, now everyone tells people to be selfish, to think about yourself. They tell that to women, especially like think about yourself, work on yourself, work on, be selfish, make money. No, I'm saying the opposite. Make friends, keep in contact with your friends, ask your friends about how they're doing, meet your friends, spend time with your friends. It's much better hanging out with your friends than making money. I don't know why the filthy, because think about it. Who wants you to make money? The state, because that money will go into taxes. They are the one that have told people, oh, you know what, why hanging out with friends? It's a waste of time. Make money instead. Oh, I'm making money. You're not cool. You're not cool. You're soulless. You are destroying your soul. Obviously, you need to make money to get the stuff you want in life. I don't know, if you want a car, if you want some certain clothes, if you want a house, if you want family, if you want kids, you need to make money. But I'm telling you, every single time, there's an opportunity hanging out with your friends, take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. All right, then, Tosin. We got it there. Take care, Tosin, as usual. Pleasure as always. And we'll talk soon, man. Take care, man. That is true. And it likely seems he's already gonna play. Yes, sir, earlier. I just hate, the word. Like, if we take the Red Pill movement, the Andrew Tate, so many men follow that. It's all about go fuck women, go make money, go get a rich car, have a lot of Instagram followers. That's a shallow life. That's why Andrew Tate probably is depressed when he sleeps in his bed, because that's not a life you want. You don't want to have three baby mamas. You don't want to have kids with different women. You don't want to have a bunch of filthy money. Okay, you have a Lamborghini. Okay, so shallow. That's the thing. Like, people determine the quality they are of a person, like, as a rating. If anybody could give a rating to themselves, they let other people decide that rating. And to impress other people, it's all about Instagram followers. It's all about materialistic stuff. It's all about cars. It's all about what kind of brand you have and money and how many girls you get. That's all shallow. Like, how I determine how I am as a person is obviously first, I'm a Muslim, so obviously religion. I know a lot of people maybe are not religious or something, but obviously in Islam, it's very important to be a morally good person. So when I meet the cashier, I'm smiling, smiling. Hello. Oh, thank you. Have a good day. Why not? Why not give love? It's for free. It's for free. Just be nice to everyone. And I think if everyone, especially here in the Western world, I think if everyone was just nice to people and had this, the love and everything that I'm talking about, everyone would just feel more happy. Society would be a better place. But the issue is, I think a lot of people, they don't do that. And when you don't show love, when you're not a nice person, you yourself become depressed inside. And then you automatically you're not nice to people. That's like when you see people and talk with people, they're all like, "What do you want, man? What do you want?" Instead of, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Everything nice? Yeah. How's family? How's everything?" So yeah, I just want to send that message out there. I say this to my friends. Say this to the people that I know. Just, yeah. Yeah, exactly. For them, it's all about how many bitches can you put. Oh, you're so fucking cool that you can manipulate women into having sex with you. And then, the next day, it's over. Like, oh, you're so cool, man. like these Dan Bilzerian and Andrew Tate. Like, how do men look up to those kinds of men? Dirty, disgusting men. Shout out to Dan Bilzerian for all the Jewish hate. That's something I support him from. But all of the other stuff, man, I don't know why men look up to men with wealth and all of this. Like, it's just very insecure and shallow and unconfident. Yeah, Delvin. I mean, we talked about him during this live stream, so I will edit out the parts where we discussed it, and it will come out as a video probably tomorrow because the news just came out. Also, Enzo Fernandez video is gonna come out as well. Santa, we will be there. We will be there. Yeah. Orlean, look. In Islam, obviously, it's not a good thing to call people not being Muslim. But ever since I saw the video of the conversion into Islam by Andrew Tate in a mosque, I said this dude is not Muslim. Do you know why? Because Andrew Tate in his entire career has been a griefer. He's made all of his money by lying. So if a person always lies and then he says, I'm a Muslim, do you think I'm gonna believe him? I don't care if I'm potentially wrong and may, get burned in hell. I don't care, but he's never been a Muslim, and I never accepted him as a Muslim. I always called him a munafiq, even on Twitter when he was a supposed Muslim and celebrating Christmas at the same time. It's not Muslim, man. It's never been one, man. But yeah, I wanted to end to you guys with a nice message. And yeah, just positivity, positivity. Well, that's been it from boy PSG. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this live stream. We will be back, obviously, during the midweek. Paris Saint-Germain playing versus Sporting Lisbon in the UEFA Champions League. I may do a Champions League watch along the day after. If not, I will be watching it with my friends, so a reaction will come out nevertheless. But that's been it from boy PSG. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the live watch along earlier. Shout out to Osman Dembele, the best player of all time. And hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this post match podcast. That's been it from boy PSG. I mean, Cody, I can be wherever. I'm the most complete. Okay, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm a very complete human in the sense that I've high knowledge in history, in geography, in football, in mathematics, in physics, in biology, because I'm always someone that searches for knowledge because it just makes you into a better person. But yeah, Delvian, M7B7, Orlean, Cody, Case, Funkel, Phil Frere, KDB, KDB, man. Santo as well, if you're still here. Who else we got? We got World Cup, Mr. World Cup here. Who else we got? Who else? Shout out to I 3285 as well. Shout out to you, man. All love back to you, man. Donkey Lips, DA third. Take care, people. And I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Take care. And yeah, that's been from boy PSG. And as usual, Mr. Bean, man. Shout out to you, Mr. Ban, as well, and Mr. Sadia here. That's been from boy PSG, and as usual. Ale, ale.